How about? What's happening? Where you gonna sit?
Right here. They're gonna start. Oh, the year 2001. What you wanna do? I got my shit all right there. We all in the motherfucking air. 2002, 2003, we ain't wanna get with me. What we doing? What we get? Talking about some real ass shit. That's it. I'm in the air when I feel myself, man. I'm talking about that.
Hey, yes. This is real, man. This is real spill right here. 91. I tried to. How about now? Where your other one? Where your other one? Yeah. Man, we ain't gotta go to work tomorrow.
What? Y'all got work tomorrow?
Hell no.
Oh, I didn't think so. I got to move up.
I told you,
I got
hey,
in the morning.
you gotta do is holler at me. Hey,
You helping?
hallelujah, holler back.
You helping? I'm not talking about him. He helping for me? Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well just spend the night over here and go get ready.
You might as well go home and wake up early like you got a job. You know what I mean? I niggas go out.
What you doing? Instagram?
No, I ain't on that.
No. And I gotta go to Arlington. Arlington? What you mean?
Yeah, we're gonna. Bro, I told you I was gonna help you. This shit ain't nothing to me. And it's gonna be for some nuggets. You feel me? Some food stamps too. I'm for that. I'm for that.
I'm fine. For that, man, shit.
It's for the food stamps too. Look. You gotta go back.
Numbers.
You gotta pull it back. I don't know, man. We come on quick down or something. I don't know. I can't be too good too much. I don't know. Where your chair?
Right here. Let me see. You gotta be in the picture too.
We all in there.
You shoot more in the picture.
We all in there.
Yeah. You ain't in the picture, bro.
We don't have. Look, Bobby.
Sit down.
Bobby.
You are out of the picture. Yeah, too much of me.
No.
Too much of me.
No, we gotta just push it back a little more. We gotta push it back a little more.
Just twist it your way. No, twist it your way. Twist it your way.
No, you have to zoom out, bro.
No, twist it your way.
Bro, you have to zoom out, bro. Don't do it, bro. Boom. Nah, bro, you have to zoom out, bro. Zoom out something, man. It's too hot, man. Too much of nigga credit, bro.
I'm gonna show you how to do it, man. That's all you gotta do. Right there. Man, all three of us in there.
You're not in there.
Watch.
You're not in there. You gotta do all.
Man, come on, bro. You're not in there. We getting that one right here, right? You want to be over here? You want me to be in the picture more than you? Because you can get over here. No, you would. You don't want to be in the kitchen.
So that one on live, right?
Live. Everything live. We all live right now already. No.
Get the DJ. I got it.
Yeah. All right. Now,
The song?
time out. No. Dang. That's a problem. Because it's going to take a chord and all that shit. But we laced up 1, 2, 3, and we in the place to be. I'm trying to figure out how we did in the East Bay on the 76 Bandits Street. Oh, yeah, from the Bandits. Now the Bandits is legendary. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Y'all know my nigga Dank. Y'all got my nigga Dank claiming the Bandits. That nigga ain't even. Yeah, man, that been on the turf. Hey, he been
on the turf.
Ooh, they been on the turf. Motherfucker. So he can do that?
He been at Giants.
Okay.
He fucked
All right.
You feel me?
All right. So
Bandit is a culture. It's not necessarily a turf. It's a culture. It's a way of life. You feel me? You got a lot of bandits that's not from 76.
But they bandits.
It's a bloodline.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bloodline. You feel me?
Right.
So
how did the bandits start, man? How did that all come about?
Well, basically, like I said, it's a culture. You feel me? We was bandits as little niggas.
Well, why they call y'all bandits though? Like
y'all was
that bad?
Cause we was dirty. We was on welfare. We was from the creek, so we used to steal a lot. You feel me? So we was stealing. You feel me? So
okay.
You feel me?
So y'all.
So we didn't have a title. We didn't have a title, but we was good kleptos. You feel me? We was good kleptos, but we didn't have the titles.
Hey, that's a word a lot of people don't even know. You gotta explain what a klepto is. A lot of these young motherfuckers don't know what a klepto is.
A klepto was a nigga that could take your shit and steal without a motherfucker really being aware. You feel me?
Yeah, so steal your shit.
So shit like that. You feel me? But we was good. We was kleptos. Right. That's what I'm saying.
So, but through the years and shit, y'all got y'all respect though, right? Right.
So as we grew, we formed neighborhoods, went block to block to block. But once we got older, then we realized who we were. You feel me? Then we start putting thought process and ideology, and we start to bust plays like that. You feel me? Start bust moves and put it down. My cousin Bo Lacey, which is older than me and older than us, he was always had a head start on us.
Where Bo Lacey?
Bo Lacey locked up right now. He doing 20 years, but he be out this May.
Shout out Bo Lacey.
But Bo Lacey was always ahead of us. So we follow a lot of his steps. You feel me? Because he was older, so he was always in the game. You feel me? Exactly. He my OG. You feel me? So, you feel me? He did a lot of stuff before we did.
But y'all blood. Yeah, that's my cousin. First cousins, though, right?
That's my cousin. First cousin. Yeah, my mama, his mama, his sister, mine, Pat, and my mama, Betty, they sisters. You feel me? So,
I don't know.
My granny had 8 kids, and their kids had kids, and we is the offspring from them. You feel me? So yeah, but my cousin Bo, he was doing his thing, you feel me? So we always bust moves. But then he had started rapping. You feel me?
Bo was rapping?
Bo was rapping.
I never know that.
He was rapping with Sebo, Killer Tay, and Unique. So they was called the Cash Click. Sebo from Garden Street. Yes.
From the gas chamber.
From Sacramento, Garden Street, GBC, Garden Black Crip. You feel me? Sebo. But he met Killer Tay through J-Dub. J-Dub was a rapper from out of Oakland. You feel me? That was messing with Ant Banks them and Too Short. You feel me?
Okay.
So he met them through them because Bo Lacey, he's a writer. He know everybody. So
I'm tied in with y'all, but I ain't know all that.
We the Bandits, man, something like that. You feel me? But
it's still with the Bandits, man.
It was something like that. It probably wasn't that, but it was similar to that, and we took on the title because we was busting plays. Like
Bandits is always that's a name like we tearing up some shit.
You feel me? You feel me? We was busting plays, putting it down. Motherfucker might be broke or something. Know somebody that got something or something, you feel me? Or somebody hooking us up. We go come. Next thing you know, we gotta have a kilo or 10 keys or something. You feel me? Now we back on the block, put it down. You feel me? So our culture, everybody around us, we all doing the same thing. You feel me?
Bandits getting that street life.
We call it the Wu-Tang or Dulo.
Wu-Tang.
We call it the Wu-Tang or the Dulo because 5 of us would go up in there. 6 of us would go hit the Dulo. You feel me? We get people from other hoods and we all link up and brace up and we go bust a play. You feel me? Or if you knew somebody that had something and you couldn't do it because you knew them, we ain't gonna do it. So we was getting active. So that's why we got the title of the Bandits. You feel me? It's more like some Robin Hood shit, ride from the rich, give to the poor.
No, I feel you. I understand that shit 100%. We was doing that shit in DC.
So that eventually that's where it went to, ride from the rich, give to the poor. You feel me? The mentality. You feel me? So.
But it went on. Y'all became y'all still any group that still got a name like that. Y'all still riding like that.
Yeah, we from the block. We from the hood. We from the turf. We East Oakland. You feel me?
Y'all
we straight. Yeah, because we, you know, if you knew better, you do better. We was young niggas. You feel me? So young niggas was doing wild shit. As young nigga, you might be selling dope, selling a drug dealer, but you might grow up out of being a drug dealer and become a working man, become an entrepreneur. Right. You feel me? Because as a youth, that's what you knew. Right. You feel me? But if you knew right, and if you knew better, you would do better. You feel me? So as you grow and learn, and you feel me, you still got that title because that's who you became from. You come from drug dealing, but you ain't no drug dealer. But you still have that mentality because that's how you save money and stack money and turn it over and flip it. So when you get some money
teach you that in school.
But if you get some money as being a working person, you still gonna want to flip it and turn it because that's your mentality. You feel me? Even though you ain't got no drugs. You feel me? Me coming from the game, this could be drugs. This could be drugs. Whatever I can flip and make some money off of it, that's drugs. You go get a car, you feel me, and take the car and that's your dope now. Now you're going to flip the car and sell the car or whatever the situation is because your mentality comes from the dope game. But you're not literally selling dope no more because, like I said, you got older, you mature, you're going to buy the thing. You feel me? So the hustler is you're going to have to keep hustling.
That's right.
So that's what I look at it.
Man, you ever thought about doing some, like freelance, like talking to the youth and things of that nature?
Oh yeah,
because you done been through it all. You done seen it. You done talked it. You done, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people that can just go from. Now I know you go from your lifestyle to being a goddamn supervisor at a goddamn corporate.
Well, I'm saying my mentality and the way I think is counseling. You feel me? I always wanted. My whole thing was not being a fake prophet. You feel me? To lead by example. Yeah, I was doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, but I was doing it for a good cause, a good purpose. I had good heart into it. I always went to church. I always paid my tithes. I always like, let's do this to try to elevate to do this so we won't have to do this. So sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do what you got to do. You feel me? So
absolutely right.
So me talking to the kids and me being a counselor to my people and to my friends and to my homeboys and all that, I feel like I've always been a counselor. I still am a counselor. Me is I'm in the counseling stage. I've been in the office with a table. No, I'm not. But when I talk to you or when I talk to my peers, when I talk to them, I'm always trying to build up and be positive and trying to help grow. So yeah, I'm counseling, you feel me, at the same time because I don't want to be a fake prophet, no false prophet. I'm a child of God. So I want to do the right thing and do better and grow. So yeah, you might be busting a move or whatever.
So with that being said, have you ever thought about like maybe starting something that you can pass down to the younger kids that at an age in life, if you thought about like maybe maybe when I was 12, if I had somebody that did this or I did that, you ever thought about starting your own?
What's the craziest thing is I've been thought about that. And I've been did it. My whole thing was the block, the neighborhood, the culture, the turf, the bandits. That was my deal.
What stops you from doing that?
I didn't stop. I did it. Right now, it's a stamp. You feel me? It's a place where people could go to, kids could go to, grow. It's a neighborhood where we all entwine and feel one-on-one. We all grew up. I've been had a vision of us, me putting us together. You feel me? I always had that vision. Now, it come from the streets because I'm a street person.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, it's just like being a Crip or Blood. You want your own family, you want your own thing. It's just like having a skate club or a bike club or having it's your own culture. It's your own culture. You feel me?
Community.
My community. So my whole thing was because I'm from Oakland and from the city and from the set was to have my own set. You feel me? Even though it wasn't mine, but I wanted to put my stamp on it because it was ours. It was me, Bo Lacey's, Lil Larry's, Toby, Kiana's, Charles, you feel me? Joe. It was a lot of us. Diallo. It was a lot of us all
trying to make some positive out of the community.
Out of the community. You feel me? Jamal. It was a lot of us that just grew up together. You feel me? As being ghetto kids and you know.
So what do you think? Now that you are the age that you are, and seeing what you've seen, and knowing what you want out of your community and what you want your community to be, what do you think is the most important thing that you or people like you in your community can do to help?
My whole thing, what I think is the most important thing right now in life, period, is positive energy. That's the most important thing, is being positive and bringing positive energy. I've been on the negative side of it. I'm on the positive side right now. And I know energy multiplies 10 times in its travels. So if you give out negative energy, it's going to come back 10 times and it's going to travel, it's going to go, 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 go. Right now, I'm on positive energy, putting out positive energy, and I want positive energy to come back. If I put it out and it's going to grow 10 times, then hopefully it hit me 100 times. You feel me? So my whole thing now, where I'm at in life, is positive energy. That's all I want to be around positive people and do positive things and get positive results. And even though negative gonna come through it, but we gotta overcome the negative and knock the negative down and use it as a growing stuff.
And I'm gonna be honest, man. I that's all I see with you now. You know, when I met you, Mark, man, we was in the club.
People vicious. People vicious.
Like a tattoo I got on my chest.
People vicious. People vicious. Still people vicious.
But at the same time,
still people vicious.
You took the time to say you rap and I spit a freestyle. You listen to that whole freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you didn't know me, you was like, okay, you kind of took me in, you know, family, your cousin, this and that. You took me in the
You my cousin people, you my people.
And you are, it wasn't nothing between that, but I'll never forget when you know what I'm saying, I passed out. He said, look, y'all nigga, I told y'all about bringing these square ass niggas around.
That part. That part. This nigga almost died on me. You ain't finna die on me.
Tripping, right. And thank God, you know what I'm saying, and that showed me what type of niggas, and it actually helped me fall in love with your cousin at that time because all y'all called me that next day. You good? You cool? Even though y'all made, nigga, it wasn't like, man, this square nigga, y'all still was like, man, that nigga, all y'all, everybody that was in that van that night on some real shit called me.
That's what's up.
And it meant something to me because I got shot in the head fighting a battle with my homeboys that I grew up with, and nigga, them motherfuckers wouldn't bring me no French fries in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, you don't even know, man. You I don't know, man.
So my mentality, my whole thing, right, is I know where I come from. I know what I done did. I know how I walk, I know how I look, I know how people perceive me, from peers to strangers or whatever. So my whole thing is, I'm a living witness. So my whole thing is show and tell, lead by example.
Right.
So working and doing stuff, I done did bus plays and working on, but I just want to show people that no matter what you do, you put all to it, you get results. And from being from the streets, we had a mentality where if you're a street nigga, then you can't go to work. You feel me? I ain't never had a job. I got this, that. Not me. I used to be like that, but I'm changing the mentality. Yeah, I got a job. I'm doing this. I'm taking care of my kids.
You got a nice position.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You worked your way up there.
A career or whatever. This is what the America is all about. Going to school, getting, you feel me, going up the ladder. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. But I'm leading and showing person that, because I was 100% the other way. You feel me? So I'm like, no, I could be 100% this way and still show my people and teach them and come on, let's go do this. You ain't gotta be stuck in that mind frame and that mindset. You could get up out of there. You could go do other things. You could go apply yourself. If you could spend 24 hours on one block, you could give 8, 10, 12 hours to one job a day. You feel me? You could do that. You could do that. If you could spend 24 hours, which is all nighters on the block, you feel me? Doing whatever you're doing in the streets, you feel me? You could give 8, 10 hour, 12 hour days to a company for you to make some money and do the right thing. Because when you are on that block, you are really being selfish. You take away from everybody that love you and everybody care for you. You go to jail, you dead from your misjudgment. Then guess what? Your kids, they crying and they bitter. You missing their school because you in jail or missing their field trips and all that. You take it from them. You feel me? You ain't getting nothing by being in jail. You losing. It's just a selfishness trying to make a quick buck, a quick dollar. So we just thinking about ourselves, even though we might be thinking about our family overall. But it's just the mentality and the mindset we got for us. You feel me? The bigger picture. Now me being to the moon and back, my whole thing is, okay, live life happily, take care of your kids, value time. Value time. You feel me?
At least that's what here. I may not have $1,000, but I got 1,000 hours.
That's one thing you cannot give back. It's time. You feel me? So every second and all the time that I misused and misled, I'm moving the value. I'm moving it towards my kids and the people I love and the people that I care about, and trying to leave a nice footmark, a nice stamp for those to come, so we don't have no false prophets. You feel me? I come from tearing down each other. You feel me? I come from the hood where we used to try to get at each other and all that. But right now, that's not where I'm at. And I'm trying to take us away from that and build from that.
And I see that because, you know, I remember when my daughter that came here, I remember when she first came here in 9th grade, he was like, you paw, paw down,
right.
Paw.
Right.
And now I be seeing you with your grandsons, and you be like, yeah. I remember like it was last year when your grandson had the same haircut.
Right.
That's some real shit, man. You live to feel, man. That's
so a lot of that come from my son, Marcellus Jr.
Yes.
You feel me? He passed away. You feel me? He was with me the whole time I was rocking. So me being a product of the streets and building that mentality, I lost my son to the streets. You feel me? Into that mentality. So me learning and growing process and me having resentment for not leading him the right way, even though I really didn't know the right way to lead him because I never had a father. So I was just doing what I was taught. You feel me? So now me knowing and understanding life, I'm like, okay, this is the way we gotta walk, and this is what we gotta do. Yeah, we get pushed the other way.
You introduce him to God.
Yeah, yes.
And that's the big thing.
Yes.
That's how many fathers, dads, whatever you want to call it, can say they introduce their son to God.
I don't know. I know I introduced my son. My peers, everybody know I'm a God-fearing child.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You feel me? I read the Bible, know the Bible. I don't know like no preacher, but I know Matthew, Mark, Luke, 1st Acts, Romans, 1st, 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Thessalonians, James, Jude, and Revelations. I know, you feel me? I know what I need to know, you feel me? I know John 3:16 got some little role. He gave us only God's son that whoever believes should not perish but have everlasting life. You feel me? I know that.
And you feel me?
And I believe, you feel me? And I pass it down. and you already know how I feel about my God Almighty. You feel me? I'm not gonna go there. That's another subject. You feel me?
I'm here.
But I'm not talking religion. I will give y'all religion on another politics. But right now,
hey, you be you. And how you feel, you say how you feel. It's all good. Religion is religion. It's all good. That's part of. Be honest.
Religion is rules of the land.
People gotta understand is religion is also a part of Black culture.
I'm saying religion to me.
Church, Baptist churches, that's part of.
Hold on, let me just say.
Like hip hop is.
Let me tell you how I feel about religion.
Baptist church and stuff like that.
Religion,
that's our culture too.
Is rules of the land. That's religion. So every land, I ain't gonna say every land, but every place, every spot got its own religion. You got 1,001 religions. And me, religion is a way to God. You feel me? All of them is about self-healing and the higher power. Whatever you want to call them. If you want to call them God, if you want to call them
Allah,
whatever you want to call them. Jehovah, you feel me? It's an attribute. It's all the way, one way to the one thing. You feel me? We got different ways of saying it, but religion, I respect religion. I respect your religion, his religion, because it's rules. It's just like over somewhere else, you might have to take your shoes to walk in the house. Over here, I might take off my hat to walk in the house. Everybody got their rules, so you got to respect the rules of their house.
I'm going to be honest with you, Mark. This is how I look at it now, man. Everybody, when it comes to religion, they say, oh, they God is Allah, they God is this, they God is that.
It's only one God.
Why nobody don't argue about the devil?
No, they know who the
demon is or who the devil. But everybody, why nobody know? And don't no religion have no different devil or no different evil, but they always got a different
God. Right. But why the devil, because the devil plays with you. The devil plays with different minds. And
so he wants to understand that.
Yeah, I'm saying he want to distract you.
If it's one devil, it got to be one God.
Yes, one devil is one God, and the devil is also a child of God.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, that's your brother, because God created the devil. He created.
You just said, boy. I hope everybody heard what you just said. So that's the really.
But the devil, let me tell you, the devil. People just give the devil too much power. That's the only way he can control you. You give him the power. If you don't give him that power, then he don't get all that control. And that goes back to what I was saying about what
you perceive.
What I want, positive energy, negative energy. He's negative energy. You feel me? So if you want to apply yourself towards negative energy, then you're going to get the devil's work. If you want to apply yourself towards positive energy, then you're going to get God's work. You feel me? So like I said, it's going to come 10 times. Is that what you want? That's what you put out. Me, I'm doing God's work. You feel me? So I'm doing positive energy. I'm not doing
But at the same time, when it comes to anything in your life, it take an equal balance of.
Yes, I agree. But see, but that's where you get the positive from. It's from going through the stuff. That's what I'm saying. The devil could be there. He gonna set up traps, but it's you overcoming the traps. You being a man, you being a human being. It's just like walking. You gonna fall down, but you got to get up. You feel me? And you ain't gonna keep falling after you get up. You feel me? That fall is temporary. You feel me? The walk is forever. You feel me? So yeah, you gonna
hold on. Man, you just said some real shit. That fall is what?
Temporarily. The walk is forever. You feel me? It's just like you're gonna walk with the guy. You feel me? You might do devilish shit. You might fall. You might backslide, as they call in church. You might fornicate. You might cheat. You might steal. You might kill. But that's not who you are. You feel me? At the end of the time, I'm quite sure when anybody die or they getting ready to die, they're not praying to the devil. I'm quite sure they're praying to the Lord, or when you pray, or the police chasing you, running, you feel me? Or you somebody breaking your house, they finna do something to you. 9 times out of 10,
goddamn devil, you better say hell no. You pray
9 times out of 10, the higher power is what you calling them.
You might even say, you might be a Baptist, say Allah, God, Jesus, somebody.
You feel me? you crying on that higher power. When that fear come, and everybody got fear. You feel me? And everybody will fear the Lord. So when you come to a tragedy, or you flipping over in the car and or you going downhill and you coming down and you praying to God. You feel me? You going to that higher power, to that creation. Ain't no way you going to, you feel me? Because
it's what you've been taught.
Yeah, no, not what you've been taught. It's an instinct.
Because of what you've been taught. If you haven't been taught that, you're not gonna go.
You still gonna pray for God in your own way. You gonna not say it the way that you said, but you still gonna call on heavenly power.
You're right.
You feel me? And that's God.
And I agree with you.
You feel me?
What situation?
You feel me? Now you don't have to come.
You gonna say whoever, somebody who you think
you crying on higher power,
have mercy on your ass.
Right. You feel me? You gonna be like, okay, yeah. You feel me? Help me, save me. You feel me? Don't let me die. Don't let me fall. Yeah. Don't let me get hurt. My bills, please.
Right. Let me live.
You gonna call
me again. I won't be drunk.
You're gonna call on the Savior.
You're right. You goddamn right. It don't matter who the fuck it is.
That part.
You gonna call on them.
You feel me? You gonna call on the
Even
Savior.
And you honest with you, even if somebody who ain't never been taught nothing, if you in that situation, you won't call on somebody.
The animals and the leaves call on God.
You're right.
If a thunder and get the roaring and the wind get blown, you go see the motherfuckers scared and running on. You feel me? And they not running to the goddamn devil. You feel me? They run for safety, and in their mind, they praying to the higher power. Because that's who created everything. You feel me? Everything. That's who created everything. But like I said, I'm not gonna go on religion. Let's move forward.
No, that was a good right. That was a good ass, you know what I'm saying, staple in talk. That was a good point.
That part. If I'm a God feather and child, I want to do positive energy. I come from negative. Negative.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just me speaking from where I know you from.
Mm-hmm.
When I met you, really, you believe it or not, looking from the outside in, even when it comes to your mom, I know y'all got a past. I know y'all open past, but at the same time, for all the shit that y'all, one of the most tight knit families that I have ever endured, and I have came to.
We still is,
and I know y'all are, but what I'm saying is that y'all have experienced, y'all family I know has experienced some shit, but y'all still are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, my granny had 8 kids. You feel me? My mama the oldest. So we always.
I didn't know baby was oldest.
My mama the oldest. So they always been together from Shreveport to California. You feel me? They always back to Shreveport to Texas. They always been together.
At one point in time, they was in New York.
And New York, yeah, but that's when I'm saying, but that was just a stopping spot. The growing spot was Shreveport, Oakland, California, and Dallas. Yeah, they passed through a lot of territories, but they didn't spend no long periods there. Shreveport, long periods. California, long periods. Dallas, long periods. When they was in New York, it was on some army type shit. You feel me? Yeah. Not my grandfather, from my auntie grandfather. You feel me? From my aunt.
That's not your mom's dad?
No, that's not my mom and dad. You feel me? My mom got her own dad.
Okay.
You feel me?
She's the oldest.
Yes, my mom got her own dad. My uncle got his own dad. Do you feel me? Then you got Anthea and Lishay. They got the same dad. You feel me? Then
Uncle Lishay and Anthea, they're the only two with the same dad?
I do believe so. Okay. And Pat got her own daddy, I believe. You feel me? Okay. But you know how the game is. Right. I'm saying my mom.
No, I thought, because I didn't talk, and I always thought that.
My mom got 5 kids.
I always
you
thought
feel
that
me? I got my own daddy. My sister Nene got her own daddy. Chris and Keena and Bookie, they might got their own daddy, but they might not.
My mama got 4 kids, and none of us got.
But I'm saying that's the way it was. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand.
Papa was a
I'm just saying, I've been in the family. I've been talking to this, and I never broke it down or asked to break it down. So I'm just,
Yeah, I got my own day. My father died when I was 1 year old. You feel me? He died from heroin.
But I remember when we went to Oklahoma. You had a family.
Right, and I went to find them. Yeah, I went to
find your family.
Yeah, they out there shotgun street out there.
I'll never forget that, man. You was like, man, I don't know. How did you get in touch? What was it that? Okay, we was on there on the food job, like on some jobs.
So what happened before my grandmama passed? She ran into my granddaddy. My granddaddy, he was in LA. You feel me? He a Muslim. You feel me? So my daddy used to run down to LA to go see my granddaddy and come back up to Oakland. You feel me? He started in like a 1967, 69 Cadillac and used to drive it. You feel me? And go back and forth. My daddy passed. My grandfather, he doing this thing, he out there in LA, but he decided to move back to Oakland. When he moved back to Oakland, he got in contact with my granny. My granny got in contact with me because I never met my grandfather. He never met me. Right. You feel me? Okay. Well, I never met him. He probably met me, but I was a child. You feel me? So I don't remember. So then me and him started bonding. You feel me? I was like, when he said around UEP, he telling me about how he was running with them and how they was doing and how the CIA came and he told me about I can't really he just told me the story about how he came out naked and you feel me, different Panthers came out naked because they had to undress. So it was just like about that. Right now they killing us. Right. You feel me? They be killing us the whole time. But back then they used to tell them to come out naked because of what happened to Fred and all them. You feel me? So you had to undress because they had said that you was armed and kill you. Yeah. You feel me? So now they still doing the same thing. You feel me? But back then, so he telling me about the story about the Black Panthers, how they dispersed them. The ones that ain't on drugs is in power. They managers and CEOs of companies and all that. The ones that fell down to, the environment or whatever, they died from drugs and did all that. You feel me? But he was telling me about that. He was a security guard for the Muslim. So he telling me he be in LA watching over this person, that person. He's security for him, and he be taking pictures and all that. You feel me? So he was a security guard out here in Oakland. He was over there at church at Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is a trip. He was a security guard, and I gave my grandpa a gun. You gave him a gun? Yeah, I gave him a gun so he could be a security, continue doing this job. You feel me? Continue doing this security job. I always had pistols and I always had weapons and shit. I gave a lot of niggas their first guns. Shout out to Scarface, who rap a lot.
Man, shout out to my nigga Mark, my nigga Sailboat, the Bandits. You feel me? A real one.
You feel me? We gave Scarface, he bought his first pistol out there and opened from us, 357. Me and Diallo and shit. I'm
gonna be honest with y'all.
Lucius, J-Mo, what's up?
This
niggas who who bought that pistols from me, who I gave pistols, you feel me? J-Mo, what's up? Lucius, what's up?
Exactly. We might redo this motherfucking interview again after we edit it because I've been trying to get this interview I've been trying to get.
Yeah, it's good.
I want some real. I hear a little bit of all day with my homeboys and Waterloo and shit. We can talk all day, but I wanted some real shit. Yeah, real nigga.
Yeah, for real.
And I want to give you like motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you your flowers,
man. I'm from the streets of Oakland, man. I walked them streets. I grew up in 69 Village. You feel me? I moved from 69 Village to 106. Creek Boys, what's up? Shout out to the Creek Boys. That's me. You feel me? They say College Creek Boys because they live in the creek. See, they stayed up in the suburbs of Malcolm Hill, 106. So Richie Ridge, Jamil.
Seminary.
No. far from over
Oh,
there.
Richie Rich from the weed nigga.
Yeah, you feel me?
Nigga that all
So-
the rappers came to the town.
We stayed in housing authority apartments.
Okay.
You feel me? Cause they tore down the village. So
Right,
they dispersed people. They put people on Seminary. They put people in 85th Village. They put people in all the housing authority apartments because it was a big community, a big village. You feel me? San Antonio Village, where Felix Mitchell put his thing down. You feel me? I stayed over there. I'm a product
with Lil D.
Yeah, I'm a product. Man, I know Lil D. You feel me? Man, Lil D.
I heard y'all talk about Lil D before he got out. Before I even seen him on Black TV. I done heard you be like, yeah, Lil D, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
man, Lil D.
Not knowing, I'm thinking Lil D was a little young nigga, one of your BGs.
No, Lil D went to
until I found out.
Lil D went to jail when he was 18. Lil D older than me. He old. He like my sister.
He a real OG.
But I knew D before he was in the game. You feel me? Cause D stayed in seminary. His people then stayed in the village. So he used to come to the village and they wouldn't let D do nothing because it was already a machine there. You feel me? So Lil D used to run with the kids because he was a kid with his kids. You feel me? So we used to break in shit and steal shit. So one time we went to the glass warehouse and got they had hella old cups because the warehouse was busted out and all that. Like on a B Street video movie or something like that. You feel me? But they still had products sitting up in there. You feel me? So we as little kids, we took all the glasses up out of the warehouse was over there. It was made, them had them old glasses, had them crinkles up in it. You feel me? And when we took them to our mama, you feel me? But me and D, you feel me? We went and broke into it as a little nigga. It was Lil D, Damo, Byron, Bobby, the Haleys, Pee Wee. No, I ain't no criminal nobody. These are all the people that stayed in that community. They ain't the people that did nothing, but I'm saying these are all the people from the village. From the village, from 6620 Olmsted. You feel me? This from the village. You feel me? We stayed at apartment E. They stayed like the apartment, the Haleys.
This nigga talk about exactly what apartment nigga you know.
I stayed upstairs on the top floor. My sister jumped out the window. My older sister,
who this the one I ain't never met.
She jumped out the window. You feel me? And broke about every bone in her body. Her boyfriend tried to catch her. You feel me? My other baby sister, my baby sister Keena got kidnapped in the village. You feel me? Keena got kidnapped. She was kidnapped as a kid. You feel me? And it went down. You feel me? I'm saying whatever happened behind them situations, it was real. You feel me? I come from some real life, real shit. Like you said, some tragedies that happened to our family and all that. You feel me? But we got my sister back. You feel me? And the people who did that, hey, that's on them. But that's my big pills. Yeah, but that's my big pill. This all happened in the village. That's why I'm talking on the village. So this stuff that's documented and fingerprinted in the village. You feel me? When people used to go skating at Mojo's and the skating ring. You feel me?
Mojo's is a skating ring?
Yeah, it used to be. It ain't no more. But I'm saying, I was really out there. You feel me? When people was doing this thing and rollers coming down the arms, Phyllis Mitchell, rollers coming down armstairs. We having walkie-talkies, not we, but them. They having walkie-talkies. They having whistles and all that. They having lookouts and choppers.
You know what I'm saying. You've been there.
I'm from there. I was in it. You feel me? I watched a water hose get cut through my homeboy friend wall going from the 3rd floor all the way down to the 1st floor. That's where they put the drugs down. I watched them drop the
water hose.
Water hose. They put a hole in the corner and run the water hose down from the 3rd floor. So you look like you're trapping out of the 1st floor, but the trap is really on the 3rd floor. You feel me? And they collecting the money and pulling up through a gallon of water. You put your money up in the water and it get pulled up on the 2nd floor. You feel me? But the dope is on the 3rd floor. You feel me? I was in that shit. You feel me? I watched a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you what I watched. I watched a motherfucker hide some dope. This was some heroin. I found the dope. I'm a kid. I just see you motherfucker hiding and watching it. I come back. I come take the dope. I stayed on the third floor. You feel me? I opened it, and I'm watching the powder disappear before it hit the ground.
You feel me? Wait a minute, wait. You got the dope and just let the shit go.
Right, and I'm watching.
You ain't knowing what.
I ain't knowing what it was. You feel me? I'm just watching the powder go warm. Then I come outside the next day. The nigga who I seen hiding the dope, he going crazy looking for the dope, and he beat up a dope fiend, stripped him naked, and made him walk through the village.
Thinking he the one.
He thinking he the one who did it. I watched this. I watched niggas get pulled with shotguns on him and all this. This is a little kid. I'm 4 years, 5 years, 6 years old. You know what I mean? I ain't knowing what's going on, but I'm seeing what's going on. And this is what's creating the mentality that I have as I'm growing up. You feel me? Because my whole thing, I wanted my own neighborhood. I never wanted to be up under nobody else. You feel me? Because I seen what was going on, but I was always like, I want to do my own thing. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how I was going to do it, but I always did it. You feel me? So when we used to bust plays and we go bust moves, you feel me? I always took charge. You feel me? I'd be like, okay, because I'm a thinker, so I always put thought process behind it. So we don't want to bust a list.
Busting a move and busting the charge.
Busting a play.
Busting a
play. Busting the plays are different things now. You feel me? It could be going to
get some money.
No, it could be it's going to get some money, but you could be going to boost up out of the store. You could be going to get some money, you feel me? You could be going to cash a check. It's different ways of busting the play. Right. But it's a form, it's a lingo. It's a lingo of like I'm busting the play, so you ain't really pinpoint what you're doing. Okay. You feel me? Okay. So but every time we bust the play, you feel me? I always took charge. I'm like, okay, this is how we're gonna do. We gotta go at it with a plan. Because if you go at it with a plan, then you're more likely to succeed. You feel me? So that's how I always win.
The only time, I'm gonna be honest with you, the only time you ever was like, no, you still was like, we gonna bust a play like this, but you was always like, all right, no, we're gonna go where you wanna go, high fly. You show up and show me some stuff, high fly. And I be like, shit, nigga. You know, I'm in the security guard, so shit, nigga, I'm gonna go over here. And you'll be like, I ain't never been over here, high fly, but this is where we going here with.
Right, you feel me? Like,
but at the same time, even though I found the area, you still was like, no, put the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We throw it away. No, it ain't, we ain't put it on the street, no trash, boom, on the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, in the cuts.
You know what I'm saying? So you was always, you always been an on point.
Ahead of the
curve. I ain't gonna lie, you always been more of a leader than anything I've ever encountered.
Right on.
All bullshit aside.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm saying, so the reason, when I knew I was a leader, probably at 13 or 14 years old. I never knew I was a leader. But my sister was married to this dude named Pee Wee. He come from the village. That was her husband, James Slater. You feel me? He pulled me to the side. He came from the military and everything. And he told me, because I ran with a bunch of niggas, and you feel me, me, Diallo and everything. And he knew what we was doing because he was older than us. So we thought we was putting a fast one over the grown folks' head. But we wasn't. You feel me? He knew what it was. And he pulled me to the side. He told me, he said, Mancy, I'm going to tell you this.
Because you Mancy.
Yeah, Mancy. Call me Mancy. Mancy, I'm going to tell you this. No matter where you go and what you do, you are a leader. I didn't know I was a leader. He told me I was a leader. You feel me? Because I didn't know I was a leader. You feel me? It's like you could catch the ball, you feel me? They got kids and you run down the street on concrete and you always catch the ball. Now when you come get older, a dude say you run fast and you can catch, you a receiver. You never knew you was a receiver. You was just going to catch the ball. Right. You feel me? You didn't know your title, but then now they gave you a title, now you know what's going on. And he the one told me I was a leader. Once he told me I was a leader, then I took leadership. You feel me? I knew I was a leader. You feel me? I took leadership and I did stuff a different way.
You took it serious.
Yeah.
You realized it clicked.
It's just like I said.
I am in Cleveland.
Right.
You took that.
But he pulled me to the side because that's when I started hustling. You feel me? That's when I started. You feel me? I was like, I started hustling when I was 10 years old. Right. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So I started. That's when I sold my first rock. Like, you feel me? When I was 10 years old. You feel me? I went to jail for selling dope when I was 12 years old. You feel me? So I went to jail at 12. You feel me? But then I went to YA when I was 15. When I went to YA, I didn't get out until I was 18. You feel me? But they only gave me 9 months. So I turned 9 months into 3 years because of nigga pitbull vicious. You feel me? I used to fight a lot. You feel me? I used to fight. It was good fighting. You feel me? I used to fight. You feel me? Just, they used to call me Scarface. I used to have hella scars on my face, and Village Kid and Creek Boy and all that. You said them names as a youth. You feel me? Them fighting words, like, okay, you could cap on me, you could do all this, but nigga, I bet you can't fight better than me. You feel me?
And it's crazy that you say that because I was like, I was the one that could fight like a motherfucker, but I was the opposite. I was the one that tried to prevent motherfuckers from fighting and say, nah, man, something more stop. I was like a vigilante.
I'm saying I was like that too.
I was bad as hell.
I fought for all my peers, all my friends, even my big cousin. You feel me? I fought. But then when we started throwing,
my best friend is a white boy, man.
But we boxed. You feel me? But when we started throwing rocks, then it really got serious. You feel me? Because I can throw rocks too. You feel me? And when I talk about throwing rocks, I ain't talking about throwing rocks.
No, I know.
You feel me? So I come from the era where we could box and throw rocks. Right. You feel me? You feel me? So niggas, they probably want to jump on you, you blast on you. You feel me? Yeah. After they get beat up or after they beat you up. Yeah. But I was one of them type like, okay, I can fight. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. I know how to shoot and I know how to fight. You feel me? You feel me? Exactly. You throw rocks. You feel me? Right, yeah. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, I know how to shoot and I know how to fight, nigga. So, nigga, my whole thing is fighting though. I want to fight. You feel me? And if you don't want to fight and you won't, we can do it the other way. You feel me? But I'm a fighter. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a fighter. My shit right now, I'm pushed back. My knuckle back here, you feel me? I rumble. And my whole thing was mind over matter. You feel me? That's what James P. told me. Mind over matter. So my whole thing was, you bigger than me, you heavier than me, cause I was a skinny nigga woman. You feel me? But my whole thing, but my mentality was like, nigga, we going all the way, nigga. I'm not stopping. You feel me? You just nigga, whoever you is. So it was never I never put no obstacle on you could beat me. Even if you thought you could beat me, in my mind, you can't beat me. You can't beat me, nigga. And we finna rumble all day, nigga, until one of us tap out, nigga, and I ain't tapping out, nigga, until it's over. You feel me? So that's my mentality. But that's just the youth and the fighting me. My daddy could fight. He was a good fighter. I always been agility. I always been quick and nimble. I always been normally strong, cock strong, and I always, we play hide and seek. I was always one of the fastest. I wasn't the fastest, but I was always one of the fastest. You feel me? Athletic. I wasn't the baddest, but I was always one of the baddest. You feel me? I wasn't the hardest, but always one of the hardest. You feel me?
You very competitive.
Very competitive. You feel me? No matter what, I'm competing. I'm competing in everything I do. Even if you're not competing, I'm sitting back watching how you doing it and see how I can do it to my flavor and make it better. You feel me? We didn't play even me dressing. I always, you feel me? I ain't even worried about what you got on, cause I'm like, okay.
No, you got your own. I don't care what nobody
you feel me? I'm like,
can't nobody say Mark can't dress. No, you got your own swag and it's on point.
Right on.
Me and my wife say that shit.
Like
all
my material, I'm gonna tell you, my material, it ain't leather, it ain't suede, it ain't silk. I like corduroy. I'm the corduroy king. You feel me? I'm the corduroy king. You feel me? I'm the corduroy king. You feel me?
It ain't leather. Like corduroy.
You feel me? I got corduroy right now. I love corduroy, nigga. I got like 5, 10 corduroy suits. I got corduroy pants. Nigga, I'm all this nigga.
I know you went up and down come up for the snow and shit.
Man, I like it when it don't snow. You know what I mean? You know, I wear sleeves in the summertime. You feel me? You already know how I am. You feel me? I do me. You feel me? Corduroy, nigga. I'm a corduroy king. You feel me? That part, nigga. I keep it real, nigga.
Yeah, I don't like it. It don't matter if it's silk.
You feel me?
Corduroy.
Yeah, nigga, it ain't silk, it ain't leather. You feel me?
It gotta be denim.
Ain't denim, nigga. I'm the corduroy king.
And you can't never say it's hard to find corduroy in Texas because of him.
And what you say? I got my own style. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
man, we gonna listen to the stories and I'll be like, damn, I'll be like, this Leroy, I'll be like, man, that's more all day. And I go to the next one, but I come back like, this is really boring. And I'll be like, sometimes I see corduroy shit and I'll be like, I ain't gonna buy this shit because I'm gonna be on some more shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on some more shit. They gonna be like, oh, Mark. No, but I'll be like, damn, you know, if I was you, I'll wear this shit to Iowa though.
Yeah, so I like corduroys and I love J's. I love shoes. You feel me? But I've been wearing Jordans since like 93, 92 on the block. One of the first nigga the first one with the Jordans. You feel me? I always was the first one with the J's. You feel me?
That's always been your thing, the J's.
Always been my thing was the J's. Yeah, now I fell out of era when I was on some other shit like boom, you feel me? But I always was in some J's. I always liked the J's. You feel me? J's is like it's like buying a car. It's like buying a car. You feel me? You can buy some J's, step on them and scruff them, and still make more than you pay for them. You feel me? I can give J's to my grandkids. Much of my grandsons, and they still gonna be relevant when they get old. They get passed to their grandson.
Even if they play football, motherfuckers would be worth more. If a motherfucking granddaddy passed some J's down to his grandson, them motherfucking J's is gonna be more important to him than probably than the college degree.
So my grandsons, I'm passing down my cars, and I'm passing down my J's. That's what they want to hear it.
Ain't nobody in our era saying I'm passing down my J's because J's have a fucking value to them.
Man, they gotta know. Man,
it's like
white people
so
wear J's.
If you pass some motherfucking some authentic ones down, man, your grandson would be like, man, that's like passing a motherfucking car down.
It's passing the torch.
It is.
It's passing the torch. But what I like is, okay, like, me, I look at it. A lot of people say that black people don't stick together. We don't have no culture. We don't have no voice. We lost our voice when we came from Africa or whatever the situation is. I'm the opposite.
We got a culture.
I feel like we got a voice. I feel like we got a language that nobody knows. You feel me? Until they get caught on. Just like how you got Spanish speak their language. You got people from the native land of Africa, the motherland, speak their language. You got people from Somalia speak their language. You got people from Europeans speak their language. China speak their language. African America that came here as slaves don't have no language, but we do got a language, and our language is hip hop. You feel me? That's our voice. So like I can say y'all better. Yeah, or you feel me? Or whatever. Nobody don't know what it means until after. Yeah, click clack. Shoes. You feel me? Dress shoes.
Me and my wife. I went and cut Mr. Window here.
It's a barrier word.
Right? She was like, yeah, Mark came here and talking about, AT, I'm looking for some click clacks. I said, yeah, he was looking for some click clacks, some dress shoes. She was like, yeah, that's what you said, but I ain't know that's what that's click clacks, you know? And then 2 days ago when I took the post over to my wife's dad's house, her mom, she was like, yeah, your daddy came in the house and I looked around the corner like, you sound like you got up on high heels because all I heard was click, clack.
Yeah, exactly.
I looked at my wife, I said, see, click, clack.
That's where you get the name from. Because when you wear dress shoes, they click and clap.
That's right.
So me coming from the Bay Area and the culture that we come from, we call them click clap.
Right. And we do too.
Right. So it's a language. You feel me? It's our own culture. Now, if you talking like the way I talk, or you feel me, and y'all that I dig, and you know what I'm talking about, and you bust the play, and you hear me, and all that, a lot of people ain't gonna understand that until they hear it a lot of time. But the people that's from our culture, no matter if you're from New York, if you're from Oakland, if you're from Long, you understand the language. You feel me? Because it's hip hop. It's for our culture. You feel me? So we got our own language, but we don't understand that we got it. We don't know that we got it. We don't know that we got it. We think that we the most divided and one culture it is. It's not. Let something happen to Kyle Fly on the way home from a police.
I will never know how big I am.
But I'm saying, watch how the culture stand up for you. You feel me? Watch how it won't. Now, don't get me wrong. It's crime on crime. It's black on black, white on white, Asian on Asian. You feel me? Asian only can have 2 people in China. You feel me? They only have 2 kids. You feel me? That's part of the law. You feel me? I'm saying, you feel me? They make it look like something negative, so the energy is spread. That's why I don't feel that negative. Me, I'm the type of person, if you feed me negative, I'm a professor trying to positive. It's like the rose that grew out of concrete. You feel me? That's what we is. You feel me? We come from nothing. We come from welfare. You feel me? We come from welfare. We come from food stamps. We come from top ramen and all that. But guess what? I'm gonna bust a spread on that motherfucker, and you gonna be like, ooh, top ramen. You feel me? And guess what? Now you gonna want to pass up the steak to get top ramen. That's how I am. I'm gonna take all of it
if you see this nigga, yeah, you was the one. You been feeding your kids. When I came home and I was like, man, I'm gonna make a bunch of spread. Nigga, your kids gonna eat it. Yeah, nigga.
Man, I must spread my kids, you feel me? I still eat noodles, you feel me? But that's just the culture, you feel me? But we gotta understand the culture and stop downing it.
Embrace it.
Yeah, embrace it, you feel me? But we embrace it, but we don't know because we so
quick to say, oh, that's
defeated to the negativity, you feel me? Or say that we don't got no language. We don't. You feel me? We don't got no language, but we do got a language. It's called hip hop. You're going to find that everywhere. If I'm metaphorically speaking, you feel me? It's rapping, it's talking, it's whatever we know how to do. For example, I remember when Big Rims came out, 20s and all that. You feel me? People were like looking at us like fools. Now every car got 20s on it. You feel me? They come like that, stop like that.
They come up the showroom forward.
And rapping was crazy. Hip hop breakdancing was crazy. Now every video, every commercial got hip hop. You feel me? Everything you feel me? Pop not even pop no more. Pop is hip hop. You feel me? You don't even have punk rock no more. You don't have no rock and roll. I remember we had rock and roll when I was coming up, and punk rock. You feel me? It wasn't what we hear right now. You don't even hear that no more. Not saying that it's not there. You feel me? All I'm saying is our language and our culture has
hip hop has become
have flooded everything. You feel me? So it's to the, you feel me? If you turn on if you turn on ESPN right now, they're gonna have a suit on with what?
Niggas.
With some Jordans, bro.
Skip keep some Jordans on.
All of them, though.
Skip Bayless keep some Jordans on.
All of them, bro. You gonna have a suit with some Jordans, bro.
Jordan 1s is almost like click.
But I'm saying
Jordan 1s in a suit is like having some Stacey Adams on.
My whole thing is I don't get into the riff-raff. People will tell me, hey, you buy Jordan, why you giving all your money to him? But the same person telling me why I'm buying Jordan, go buy McDonald's all the time. Or go get in a Ford Mustang all the time. Or buy what they have. Bruh, don't do that, bruh. Don't sit up there and act like you ain't patronizing something. You feel me? We all patronize something. Don't try to hate on me for rocking Jordans. You feel me?
That's what I like.
Exactly. And you eat McDonald's.
And the thing about
and everything you gotta be on something. And I don't like.
I may have to Google this, but do Jordans? They probably uphold a
I'm just saying,
more than the car.
But exactly, and I'm just saying, like a motherfucker might be, and because of me, I'm not racial. I'm not on no pro-black shit. You feel me? Because a nigga be like,
ain't nothing wrong with being pro-black.
But look,
you're pro-black,
I'm not. Hold on, listen.
White.
I'm for the people, but I'm saying I'm not on no pro-black shit. This is what I mean by pro-black. You feel me? Because I got a big daughter. This is what I mean by pro-black. Oh, you need to go buy this because this from the black person. Oh, why you ain't wearing this shirt? Nigga, you the same person driving in that white car. Or whatever, you feel me? Don't come to me with that.
What you driving? Is you driving a black owned car or a black?
You feel me? Or whatever. I'm not that type of person. I'm for righteousness.
Right.
You feel me? That's what I'm for. I'm colorblind. You feel me? I'm not with all that wrong, but I do understand what people are saying when they saying we gotta stick together and rock with your people. Yeah, you got something going on, I'm gonna spend my money with you. But I'm also gonna spend my money on what I like.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Can't tell me I just spend my money with
just because you got this going on right here and you put a sticker on front of your shirt and don't mean I can't buy this sticker over here. And don't hate on me because I went over here and bought my sticker over here before I bought it from you. I didn't spend with you because now that I bought that sticker, now you give me attitude. So I'm glad I didn't spend my money with you. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't even, you feel me? You ain't even cool. You're like, man, I'm trying to give you my money, bro. I worked hard for mine, so I ain't with that.
I worked too hard for my money for you to fucking tell me where I gotta spend my money.
I'm just saying, that's not me. I hear people not understand them or what they're going through, but I don't entertain that. You feel me? That's not who I am. You feel me? Because once you do that, then you like, to me, you're not being positive. You want something more of a divide and conquer split or whatever. We know what's going on. Just like a lot of people say, I ain't working to do, that's for the white man. You a goddamn lie. God said every man gotta work. Every man gotta till the land. That's what God said. Now I understand you don't have to work for somebody, but then you want to get your own business, but you have to work. But I'm saying you still have to work. You feel me? So, you know, I come from that mentality.
If you work for yourself, I don't give it's still work.
I come from the mentality, I ain't never been to work a day in my life. But I come from the mentality. When niggas say I ain't never been work, look, train. I ain't never worked a day in my life. You feel me? I got a car, I got a house, I ain't never did that. Okay, you've been blessed. But ain't nothing wrong with working. And as a matter of fact, everybody should be working. You feel me? Because God says you have to work. You got to earn it, to respect it, to know what you got. You feel me?
Listen to this, Mark. We been working that. You were like, I was always the. I'm gonna fix. We gonna fix it. I'm gonna like goddamn. You be like high flying. You got
right. Man, have shit.
You know, my great grandmother at a young age, she told me, "Your hand's too small. You ain't never gonna hold no job. Your hand's too small. You ain't gonna do this." When I got the littlest hands, but everybody say my shit is the most aggressive.
Yeah, because you can fit in small problems in little motherfucker. You feel me? But no, you aggressive. You aggressive. I'm saying you aggressive, Kyle Fly, because that's who you are, and you're not aggressive. You actually smooth and cool. You feel me? That's why you Kyle Fly. You fly, Kyle Fly. You feel me? You smooth and cool. But you
passionate.
No. Your outer image is intimidating. You feel me? And not in a negative way. You feel me?
I want to hear.
You feel me?
It's something new to me. I don't want to hear.
It's intimidating.
My outer image is
right because you look powerful. You feel me? You stocky. You big. You bald head. You feel me? It's intimidating. Me, I'm intimidating. I'm tall, black, warm. So since I know I'm intimidating and I know that I put that fear on people, I dress fly. You feel me? I make myself approachable. Because if a nigga see me and look in my eyes, they wouldn't approach me. You feel me? Because it look like, no, walk around or lock your door. You feel me? So I gotta make myself approachable. You are intimidating. You are more like, when I see you, if I see you, I see security. I see bouncer. I see, you feel me? That's what I see. I see aggressive. You feel me? What you just said. But you're not aggressive. You feel me? but that's just the image that you put on. It's like seeing a doctor in a doctor suit. I can put on a doctor suit or put on a mail out suit and you're going to say I'm the mailman. But that's just the image that you're looking at. With you, that's what you see. Women, they might see security or confident or a protector. You feel me? I know, you feel me? Men the same way too. They're like, okay, well, come on, let's go out. You feel me? I'm gonna go bust a move and I'm gonna bring him and you ain't gonna even know what's going on. They're gonna be using you for security. He'll say, oh, see what moves out right there? Let me get my money. And you're gonna just be sitting back there twiddling and they're gonna see you and you'll be like, okay, well, you feel me? Because that's your aura. You feel me? That's what you set off, even though you're not that type of person.
Even though I'm the motherfucker that's the goofy.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, even though that, you feel me? But that's what they see in you. Not nobody that know you,
right?
But the outer approach. You feel me? The outer approach is like, and I know this about me and life and things. So that's why I be fly and be respectful and be approachable because I know a nigga see a beast over there. You feel me? When you meet a person, it's a thin line between love and hate. You can easily be like, fuck you or fuck with me.
Right.
You feel me?
Fuck you or I'll fuck
with you. You feel me? And so I know that. You feel me? Especially with me. You feel me? So it's like I put up that shield, you feel me? Or I used to. But now I dumb it down and I'm more approachable. You feel me? I'm still pitbull vicious. So you might see me doing a TikTok, you feel me, or a top tick, and you feel me? And
that's where I got that from, right?
What?
Pitbull vicious.
Yeah, you feel me?
No, I'm saying, do you know that?
Well, that's my lingo.
No, I'm saying, do you know that though? You know I got that tatted on me.
For you,
from knowing you, nigga. I heard you say,
yeah, well,
you told me one time, nigga, you gotta calm down, Kyle, you get too pitbull vicious. I'm like, nigga, what you mean? I see you come in the goddamn studio and throw the TV and snatch a nigga up, nigga. What you mean? You feel me?
And that's what I'm saying. Me, I'm more of a protector or a warm. You feel me? When I was in the game, you fucked over me. You feel me? I was coming to get you behind mine. You feel me? Right. But where I am now, you fuck over me. Okay, brother. How we could work this out? What happened? Okay, you had to pay your rent. One situation. Here, I'm gonna double you up. You feel me? Now. You feel me? You feel me? That's where I'm at now. Oh, you doing bad? What's going on? You want to come to work?
Talk to me.
You feel me? Yeah, talk to me. You feel me? Let's work it out. Let's work out the situation is. Whereas back then, it was called zero tolerance.
Right.
Zero tolerance. No tolerance at all. Like, nigga, I come from that, nigga. I come from jail.
You wasn't all, you know what it was? You was when we had this, nigga.
I come from jail. You feel me? So I know the aspect and all that. But yeah, you my nigga shit, nigga.
You know you my nigga, man. I've been waiting for this interview, and this is only gonna be part one. I'm gonna edit the shit out of this. This is gonna be part one of.
Yeah, you do your thing. You feel me? And we gonna do some more. We gonna grow. I got a badass camera I could bring. You already know we rap. You already know we write. You already know movies, all the shit, everything that's in our mind. We're gonna try to put out there for the world to see and people to come, create, and grow on. You feel me? And keep pushing. And positive energy. And y'all support us. Y'all support us. Y'all rock with us, man.
I got a group of young men, man.
We for the people. All people.
I got a group of young men that you would like, that we can music. All that. I'm for real. Like,
all
like
that.
They on point.
All that.
And I just gotta get them together and get somebody else like you that's gonna give that speech and speak that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Empower us. You feel me? And that's what I mean by counseling. I always been a counselor.
I know.
You feel me? I always been a preacher. I always been a poet. I always been a teacher. I always been a prophet. I always been a leader. You feel me? I just don't take them titles and put it as my title. Cause you feel me? I'm everything like you are. You feel me? Once you put a title on something, then you put limitations on it.
Exactly.
You feel me? It's like saying, you gonna be my girlfriend. You feel me? When you say that girlfriend, now our stuff is right here. You feel me? Now once ain't that your girlfriend no more, y'all having problems or whatever. You feel me? Y'all would have better off being friends.
Right.
Because friends last forever. You feel me? Friendship lasts forever. When you put a girlfriend or a title on there, then it's temporary. Yeah. You feel me? It's temporary. So I don't like to put no temporary stuff on it. Yeah, I understand the title of things, you feel me? But me, my whole thing is family. And it don't mean that we came from the same tree. Nigga, family. And you know we families. You know we cousins. No matter what, we cousins. You feel me? I ain't gonna say my partner, my homeboy.
I'm about to say, no, we family, bro.
Yeah, you my Cuddy Mac.
It's
you feel me? You feel me? My Cuddy Mac. Yeah, we family though.
But Jordan has, I mean, he was like, I didn't know you were that close with all my family.
Right.
Like, Jordan,
yeah, so like for example, I used to get high. I used to smoke weed and drink. You feel me? I first started smoking weed when I was 21. I tried it as a kid, you feel me? But my father died from a heroin overdose. So I never wanted to do drugs. You feel me? So even if I smoke a blunt, I feel like, man, like I'm feeling myself. You feel me? So I did it because it's part of the culture, but I never wanted to. You feel me? So right now, I don't drink or smoke. You feel me? Because that's what I wanted to do. No, because I was conserving my weed because I was in Texas and we didn't have no other weed out there. You just told me. No, nigga, because we was in Texas, so nigga, you can't roll up like that, nigga. You feel me? That's why. But no, my whole thing is I don't want to smoke or drink because I have to be focused mentally, and I don't want nothing to distract my thought process. I don't want no type of drug, no type of pill, nothing to enhance my normal thinking. You feel me? So that's why I don't want to be high. I want to make sure I'm making good judgment at all times. Even if I'm kicking it out with my partners, with my friends, I still want to be.
No matter anything might come up.
Because I've been high. I've been out of touch with myself. You feel me? I've been drinking. I've been there. You feel me? I've been down on myself. I've been out there fucking up and tripping. You feel me? So I know the thought process and what it do and the mentality that you have when you're in that state of mind. You feel like you're doing something right because your judgment is cloudy. You feel me? But without that judgment, then you're going to do all the things that God wants you to do. You feel me? Because when you drink and smoke and do all that, it brings them negative energies. It bring the devil work up into you. You feel me? So
spirits. That's why the liquor store is called spirits. They bring them spirits.
Yeah, you feel me? So that's why, you feel me? It's just going on 2-3 years of me not being high, me not drinking, and I always, y'all used to smoke, and I stopped smoking, even though I'm the weed man. You feel me? I stopped smoking.
You used to be the weed man.
That's what I'm saying. Even though I'm the weed man, I will stop smoking.
You used to be the weed man.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Even though I'm the weed man, I'm speaking at that time.
Okay.
You feel me? Even though I'm the weed man, I will stop smoking while everybody else smoking. You feel me? Everybody can have a blunt right here, and I just say, no, I'm cool. You feel me? I always did that periodically. I always did that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I didn't want that thought process, even though I was doing it because it was more of peer pressure, being influenced by others or whatever the situation is, or caught up into the rhythm of the root, you feel me, or whatever the situation. But at the end of the day, that's not who I am, and that's not what I want. You feel me? So I can have a good time and be free spirit without that and make good judgment and positive decisions. That way a motherfucker can't have no flaws or no dogs and say, oh, I did, I wouldn't. You feel me? Exactly. So that's where I'm at with it. You feel me?
And
my whole thing is on judgment.
I give you all the praises to that because it take a lot. You know what I mean? I know where you was, and I know what you've been through from what I've seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I give you the utmost.
My whole life, shit.
I give you the utmost. For real, I give you
the
utmost.
Shot, jail, all the shit. You feel me? Almost dead.
Even just a little of just, nigga, I remember coming over there to the shop, nigga, in the wintertime, and niggas cold as a mother. And I used to be like, that nigga ain't the same.
Right.
Man, like, but whatever but I'll be like, whatever it was, maybe he needed to go through that because he came out that shit running like.
Yeah, I did because I said
I'm cool.
Me in life,
I'm good.
Me in life with my God, I never really had no damn time. You feel me? My God had
time to really.
No, I'm saying my God had always have his hands around me. You feel me? So I never went through no real trauma situation to me. You feel me? Maybe it was a situation for somebody else that was traumatizing, but me getting shot, me being in jail, me being left in Oakland in the hood by myself while all my family was out here, me growing up on the block, me running from the police and all that, and me carrying the block on my shoulder, that was never nothing to me. You feel me? My downtime, my worst time in my life is when I lost my son. You feel me? That's when my downtime started. You feel me? Where I started to lose faith in the Lord and actually question him why and I was a failure to myself. You feel me? Because of what happened to my son. So that's when my life took a turn. You feel me? That's when my life took a turn. So I was really homicidal, suicidal, genocidal. That was the most time I ever been silent. You feel me? Because it was crazy. You feel me? I lost my only son. So that right there affected me. But I didn't realize how much it affected me and what it was doing when it was doing it. You feel me? It was affecting me. Then I lost my granny. You feel me? Then I lost my Uncle Shay. Then I lost my relationship. You feel me? So it was more like losing families and divorce and stuff that you never think of coming from the ghetto and you hear about on the TV screen that make people go crazy. This is what affected me. You feel me? So when I was at the shop, which I was trying to keep my uncle dream afloat because he wanted the shop and I gave him the money for the shop and I'm trying to hold on to his dream. You feel me? So I'm in the shop and my mind is gone. You feel me? I have all the support around me, but it was like I had to put myself away from everybody else and do some mentally, psychologically evaluation on myself. I put myself in jail. I flipped over in the van. You feel me? Me and SWAT. You feel me? And you feel me? We flipped over like 3-4 times and nothing happened to me. You feel me? But when I came out, I was spooked. But I didn't act like I was spooked. You feel me? But when I double played and went back and was flipping over and I was praying to the Lord while I was flipping over and the gas bus and the seatbelt and the airbag popped out and everything and all the clothes and my money, I had one of them full of money, a Alhambra water jug change, all that shit went flipping out. And when I got out, and we come from the club, we high and woo, you feel me? You feel me? But then afterwards, once I recollect, it was like, damn, you feel me? You could have been gone. You feel me? So and then I'm going through all the stuff, especially with my uncle, because he was my best friend. You feel me? He taught me a lot. You feel me? So it's like he passed the torch down to me when he died, but I didn't know I had the torch. You feel me? I ain't got my cousin Bo Lacey. You feel me? I'm the oldest one. I'm the big homie. I don't have nobody to lean on. You feel me? I always was the big homie. So I didn't have nobody to talk to and warn. The only person I had to talk to to keep me in check was my Uncle Shay. You feel me? So once he left me, I went into a depressed state of mind. And I started to look back on everything from my son and my past and everything while I was up in the shop. You feel me? So it was like being homeless. It was like being a bum, but I had a big cardboard box that was my shop. Yeah, I could have went and laid on a bitch couch or went and used somebody or room, but that ain't what I wanted to do. I don't want to play with nobody's mind states. I don't want to play with no females or whatever the situation is. I just wanted to get in touch with myself. It was a little bit of celibacy. I wasn't having no sex or nothing. It was just me. You feel me? Get in touch with myself. Yeah, I was still getting high and shit. You feel me? But it was like, okay, let me shake this shit. You feel me? Let me get a wake-up call. Let me see what's going on. You feel me? Even once I left the shop and I did find a woman for me and I still was over there, I still kept my shop. You feel me? I still had the shop and I didn't want to let go because I'm like, I've been through so much in my relationships that I didn't want to put my all into this and a person do me like I did in my past relationship. You feel me? So I held on to the shop. Like, okay, I'm going to help you out with your bills, but I got this right here. In case you want to act funny or I'm going to go right here. But the whole time it's just me. You feel me? Because most time a woman with you, she digging you or whatever. You feel me? It ain't her that's tripping, it's you that's tripping. Because you still got your old ways. You feel me? Even though you want to be with this person. So us being men, we like, you tripping, even though we tripping. You feel me? So I was still tripping. You feel me? So I didn't want, you feel me? I want to have my own space in case, you know, as a fallback, you know how females be or whatever the situation is. So boom. But once I started working and got my mind clear and clean and quit smoking and quit drinking, then my thought process started to change. And I'm seeing the past because I always been a factor no matter who I was. You feel me? No, I wasn't the richest nigga or whatever the situation, but I could fall down. You feel me? I could come back up because I'm a hustler. You feel me? I could come over these obstacles and come back up. So now that I'm out this ditch and I climb myself out the ditch, I'm like, okay, let's go. You feel me? Ain't no more looking backwards, nigga. You right here, you had your reality check, you cried, you shed tears, you did whatever thing you did. Nigga, now it's time to move forward. You feel me? Don't crying over spilled milk, okay? You still, it's like going to jail, but I put myself in jail. You feel me? But I ain't been to jail. But it was a mentally self-evaluation for myself, even though it was a hard time. You feel me? But it was hard enough for me, like, I want to come up out of this on my own. You feel me? I don't want to go sleep on nobody's couch. I don't want to go sleep with no family. I don't want to do that. I want to climb up out this situation on my own because it's something that God is going through me. It's just like when Moses walked through the desert for 40 years or whatever the situation is, and our Jesus went and walked away. It was time for himself to evaluate. You feel me? Just like how you being here and put stuff on the walls and you doing your own self-healing because you're like, I finna do this. I know what I finna do. You feel me? And that's the way I got up. The only thing, I didn't know what I was going to do. I always asked the Lord to always have a plan for me. And at that point in time, I didn't have no plan. I didn't see no future. I always seen the curve before it come. But that point in time when I was there, I didn't see where I was going. You feel me? So when I came out and I seen the light and I seen the future and I seen the curve, you feel me? It was like, okay, now you got it. Because I always been the type of person that been 6 months to a year ahead of myself financially. You feel me? If my rent $500, okay, I gotta have $5,000 in my pocket because I gotta be able to pay my rent for the next 10 months. Now this $5,000 in my pocket, I'm not gonna spend it because this is my rent. You feel me? So let me but I will spend it to do something else because I know, okay, I gotta pay my rent. So then this $5,000 is going, okay, let me bust this play. Okay, I pay my rent. Okay, it's $8,000. You feel me? But I always kept money in my pocket because I always was looking ahead of the game. But once my money got dwindled, because I lost $40,000. You feel me? I lost $40,000 up in the mail. Yeah, you remember how we was rocking? You feel me? Right. You already know. Right. You feel me? So when I lost that money, it put me in a depression as well as losing my family, losing my son, losing my relationship. You feel me? And I still had money, but it wasn't no real money. It was like $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, $2,000. You feel me? And that's not no money to me. You feel me? That's BG money to me. But I had it because I'm like, okay, I got my shop. Let me keep doing my thing, paying for my shop, the situation. You know, you were right there. You feel me? Right. But it wasn't where I wanted to be and where I was at. But it was. I love it. No, I wouldn't. Yes, I would do it again if I had to, but it ain't something that I glorify doing. It was just a downtime an obstacle in my life that I overcome, but it was the worst. You feel me? It was the worst situation. It wasn't like a bad situation, but it's the worst situation.
It was the worst, but at the same time, it was
a reality check.
It was a pivot.
Right.
It was a pivot point in your life.
It was a pivotal point.
Mean that you came to that point, and then when you
adversity.
This is the pivot.
It was the adversity.
You did this, you ain't never looked back. You was doing this, and then you did this, Mark. When you did this, that's a pivot. When you did this, you ain't never point blank. And when I say that, I'm talking about like putting the whole boys on. Hey, you niggas, anybody you been talking, you come to job, you get a job, I got you a job, don't even trip. That's real shit.
Right.
Not know, I got a job and y'all niggas ain't working. Or y'all niggas still do a party, y'all don't know. You didn't change. It ain't nothing changed. The only thing, it ain't nothing changed about you. Ain't nothing changed about you. You just evolved until another level of more.
Right.
Like, it ain't, niggas don't have OGs. No
right, more. Exactly. And
that ain't good.
Right.
I'm being honest, that's not good.
Right. I agree.
When we came to a point in life now where we can't listen to somebody or say, somebody say, hey, I'm doing this, or you say, man, that's a good thing, or damn, you know what? So what if this nigga's only 2-3 years? No, this nigga is doing some shit that I can take heed and say, damn, let me tune in and let me see. I ain't got to do it exactly like him, but I can say, damn, I can take a chapter out of this and make my own. Goddamn right. You know what I'm saying?
I see what the nigga did to his Mustang. Let me do this to my family.
But nowadays, a lot of motherfuckers is too. I'm gonna be honest with you, too more. Like, that nigga this and that, man. Fuck. I can say I've been through a lot of charges.
Yeah. For this one?
I got a lot of charges.
Let's see. C-type charger.
A C-type. Let me see. Come here. Let me see it.
Bring it over here. It's a charger over here. I need it. I'm on my phone by me.
Is it this type?
It's the big one. Oh, yeah, it's the type. Yeah. So.
Yeah, man, a lot of shit. I mean, man, we didn't. You. I'm gonna give it to you, man.
So right here, you on Facebook, right? Hold on.
No, that's no, that ain't Facebook. That's my Instagram.
Okay.
And then I got my YouTube right here.
Turn that goddamn fan, man.
Here, I've been recording everything. They gonna catch up, or they gonna, you know what I'm saying, catch up. What? We going in. We've been talking some real shit for about 4 hours.
But so I just realized my phone was down. I've been recording. We over here. I finna go live though right now. I'll be home in a few minutes though. Let me just finish doing this. What is it called, interview or whatever the situation is. But go check me out. Interrupting. And that's where we do the commercial.
Interruption.
Okay. Little thing right here.
You see, I took it to Oakland on that picture right there above your head. That's where it started. That's where
the game started at. You feel me? gonna put some music, gotta be mine.
You got some music on YouTube?
Yep.
Where we at?
Go to Sailboat the Bandit. CYFLY.
CY?
KYFLY.
Ain't no CY.
KY, right?
What you talking about?
Confly.
Oh yeah, KYFLY.
Sailboat, CE. LL. Sailboat the Bandit. You can pop up right there. There you go.
Where?
Neil Carter.
Okay.
Go to all my shit. Go to my channel.
I'm about to.
Go down.
What you tell me?
Go down. You gotta go to go up. Go up.
Right here, right? Yeah.
All right. Come on. 766.
I see this.
Okay, we're gonna get this thing going. Now, I'm gonna go into some music on my shit. Just to get y'all to the music. Get you to the music. The music. I'm just gonna go ahead and just.
Set it up.
Yeah, here. I've been fucking with that Bandits for a minute, man, you know. But you know, I came to Vegas and fuck with my nigga out here, man. Me and my nigga D was out there busting plays. You know what I mean? My nigga said, man, my brother out there in Dallas, man, let's go bust some plays with him. The way y'all shit, we link it up, nigga, it be good. When I came out here, it was good. We busting hella plays. For like 4 or 5 months, man, just stayed right over there on Jim Miller for hella long. You feel me? In turn, busting plays over there. Super 7 showed me hella love. You feel me? But shit, man, I fuck with these neighborhood bandits, man. You know, I done went out there and fuck with them all in the turf.
Right.
Dice games, man.
Here's the pop.
Me and my nigga Diallo see dice game with 160 of that motherfucker. Outside on the curb, I've never seen it in my life. Never. You feel me?
What happened now?
Right here.
Nah,
phone dead. Put yours on here.
I should have gone on for an hour. That's what. That's my beat. I got that beat right up.
Extra, okay, tell me how you doing that. We're doing it right now. I need to say it yes. Doing it right. You just we gotta get it right. No.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What you do this, bro?
Okay, tell them bye. Tell them bye. Bye, Roy. Paris, Texas, y'all know what it is. This is Friday, no other place to be. I'm live on stage. Comedy show this Friday, no other place to be. Paris, Texas, I'm coming. I'm letting everybody know how it is, how it is, how it is, how it's gonna be. The best thing on enjoy life, smile every day. It's my first comedy show since I get a shot. I got a lot of things to tell Paris, Texas, man. It's going down, no other place to be. Paris, Texas, I'm live on stage this Friday. Enjoy life, say, best thing on you know the rest. This Friday, no other place to be. Paris, Texas, it's going to be her and meet with her. Because when I see you, I'm taking a picture, get good with her. Boom! I hate you, man. Cause my gangster body, man. This nigga here's so much gangster.
See, all that's for the
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. Man, I'm doing all right, yo.
Who happened? You like, look, this nigga was setting it up.
Yeah, I had problems, man. I got shot in the left and right. Damn, the long was down before you would have came. You would have got long for any goddamn thing, man. Damn, you done fuck with the law, eh?
No, I'm saying this. I feel wrong. Take them moving bang like what? Take them like what? So we'll be on. My makeup is fireball.
Well, we both got drink early.
Mm-hmm.
That's my wife. It's all good. It's all good. Huh? No press hard.
He didn't want to be in the picture, but he was in it. He was in particular. So that's all we need with him. Because he ain't with this shit. We'll put that all over this way. What's going on? Get the swag.
All right, you ready?
And we live.
What up, what up, what
What's
up?
happening? Man, I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this, man.
What up? So we've been over here rocking.
Right.
Yeah,
What's this shit? Whatever you song about? What this song? What my nigga Sonny about? Yeah.
you feel me? We turn it down, dog. Mel Carter, you
I
feel me?
had to let that ride for a
Come
second.
sub on the Bandit YouTube channel.
I had to let that ride.
A song called Nell Carter, Nell Carter. What's up, y'all? Hey, bro. Cop Fly.
Man, we in here, man. What's going on, y'all? Where your people at? Where your folks at, man? Tap in. Cause we about to let y'all know how to win, man. What's going on? What's up, Selbo?
What's up, Cop
Been
Fly?
a minute, man. It's been a while, man. You know what I mean?
Ah,
We've been trying to do this for a minute.
yada.
We got it together. Finally. You know what I mean? What's been going on in your world, man?
Man, I ain't been doing nothing but just being square as a pool table twice as green. You feel me? That's all I've been doing. You feel me? I just been on a slave ship, just getting it in, man. That's all I've been doing, working hard. You know, just living. Hey, baby. What's up to my daughters? Maury, I love you. Marlita, I love you.
What's up, y'all? What's up, girls?
We finna have a quick interview. Kyle Fly gonna interview me, talking about my lifestyle, where I come from, where I'm going. You feel me? Where we headed to. That part.
So we're gonna start with that. What we're gonna start. Where you come from, man? Where you from?
Oakland, California, born and raised.
70s, baby.
Yes,
What part
sir.
of Oakland? Where at?
East Oakland, 700 Bandits.
What's the bandits? That's the key word. What's the bandit, man? We're gonna talk about the bandits. What's the bandit?
Bandit is a neighborhood culture, lifestyle, community. You feel me? It's me and my peers, me and my family. You feel me? That's what we on.
That's what's up. You came a long way from then, though. Long way.
That part.
You what? How old are you now, Selbo? You looking at 50, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm pushing there.
Hey, and on some real shit, do that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people from our lifestyle, man, didn't even think we was gonna make it to be this age.
I didn't think I was gonna make it to be 50 either. I thought I'd be dead in jail, probably like everybody else from my culture, from my time. You feel me? But I always had a vision of me being old. You feel me? I always seen that vision of me being an older person. You feel me? So I wasn't gonna let that knock me down. You feel me?
And now you got your grandboys, you got your
Grandbabies.
Yeah.
Grandkids.
You got your grandboys, man.
Yeah. Grandbabies,
You know what I mean?
3 of them, 3 grandsons.
That's a good thing, man. That's
Ryan, legend. You feel me?
That's what's up.
That's right.
How that, but on some real shit, how that make you feel, man? Just be saying I'm a granddaddy. I got grandkids, man.
Oh, it made me feel good coming from where I come from. Like I said, I come from Oakland, California. I'm about the Bay. You feel me? And that's a life of crime is real rough out there. So me coming through the plateau and evolving to be a grandfather and be able to see my trees. You feel me? My trees, weather, other leaves. That make me feel good. You feel me? The tree is sprouting. So I love that to see 3 generations. You feel me? Me, my kids and their kids. You feel me? 3 generations. So to me, it's a blessing all the way. You feel me? If I see 4 generations, oh my God. Man, oh my God. You feel me? You feel me? If I see that, I'll be, oh my God. You feel me? But just to see these 3, you feel me? This 3rd generation, that's enough for me. You feel me? I'm blessed with that. You feel me? Like I said, I'm a child of God. You feel me? You feel me? I love my God. He always had his hands around me. He always blessed me through good and bad times. So I cannot knock that. You feel me? Let him bring kids.
So coming from, you know what I'm saying, a street guy into a real live, everyday father, everyday grandfather, just all around good motherfucking law-abiding citizen, coming from where we came from, what you think, what the most difficult thing you had to overcome to get to where you are, where you feel comfortable with just being, you know, I'm just providing for my family the legit way.
Man,
and not putting yourself in those situations.
It's not on one thing. It's multiple. You feel me? You just come from the lifespan of evolving and maturing through the process. I done been shot. I done been shot at. I done been in jail. I done been through it. I done been through a lot. You feel me? Seeing stuff. Seeing the neighborhood I come from. Seeing the other neighbors coming from. Right. Seeing where I'm at now. Like, if you knew better, you would do better. As you grow and you should mature. You feel me? And every, I ain't gonna say no bad lesson. I'm gonna call it, they call it an L. But every life lesson should be a lesson. You feel me? So you can take the negative and make the positive. I've always been a positive individual. I've always fought hard for my team. I always was trying to do better. Yeah, maybe I was doing something that I had to do at the point in time, but I had a good heart and I had a good thought process behind it. I wanted to do better. I was always in the church. You feel me? I always used to go pay my tithes even when I was hustling. You feel me? I'd be on the block doing my thing. I go to the church, give them some money, and keep on pushing. Because at the end of the day, that's where my heart was at. So I always wanted to be a provider. I've always been a provider, even was for my whole neighborhood, my block, me putting them down, putting people on, and they putting people on, and all of us able to hustle and make money. You feel me? So I always been a provider that way. But I always wanted to do it the right way. So yeah, I done had jobs and did stuff like that, but I have one foot in the game, the other foot in work. But now, right now, I'm totally dedicated to myself. You feel me? And being positive and being a positive role model and a positive prophet and putting out positive energy, because negative energy travels. You feel me?
So being where you are now on a positivity note, what is something that you would try to pass down to any, if it was something that you can tell the 15-year-old sailboat or the 13-year-old sailboat that you know now, what game would you give him? The 13-year-old and 15-year-old sailboat. What game would you give him that you know now?
Man, if I was talking to myself, I probably would have been a boxer. You feel me?
What game would you give him though?
But I would for sure tell a person to go the positive way. You feel me? Shortcuts ain't short. Shortcuts take long. You feel me? Shortcuts take long if you take a shortcut. You feel me? You go the other way, you're going to get stickers in your thumbs and your shoes as you cut across the bushes, cut across the trees. You're going to have to hit the back fence.
Just walk the sidewalk, go home the right way and be good.
So shortcuts take time. It's like being cheap. Being cheap is always cost you. You feel me? So me.
Explain that. You said being cheap always
cost you. So in other words, what I would tell an old sailboat is do it right the right way. You feel me? Pay for the right way. Go the right way. If you try to do something cheap, then it's going to break down on you. Then you got to pay for it again. Then you got to do it, and it's going to cost you more than it would have cost you if you would have did it the right way. You feel me? But I come from that atmosphere and that culture.
And that's some real shit you just said that a lot of people don't even say. I ain't never heard nobody say, don't do it the cheap way. The cheap way is because then you're right. When you you get what you pay for. I heard that, but to break it down and say the cheap way where you gonna buy the cheap way, then you gonna have to go get it fixed.
But I'm saying
that's real shit. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you gonna end up being cheap. You gonna end up spending more money being cheap than your ass.
I will tell the old cell ball, like, to stay focused, you feel me? The old cell ball only knew the streets. You feel me? So I didn't have no big homies or nobody to mentor me, to show me another way to go. You feel me? So all I knew was what I knew, to be solid in the streets. So I always been solid and all that. But if I had another way and I knew another way, I probably would have been in sports, or like I say, a boxer, or did something like that. You feel me? Stayed in football or whatever the entertainment is that's gonna make me some big money. You feel me? Something constructive. But me being where I'm at now, all I can do is lead by example and put out positive energy. Because positive energy travels 10 times and it carries. You feel me? Negative energy, it travels 2 and it multiplies 10 times. So you put out negative, you're gonna get negative. You put out positive, you're gonna get positive. They ain't supposed to work and niggas ain't supposed to do what they doing. You feel me? That's the culture I come from. But me, I'm showing them no. You feel me? We can do it. You feel me? This is a generation change. You feel me? Like, no, we could work, we could do whatever we want to do. You ain't gotta be this type of situation and be this type of person. You can get out here and work and take care of your family and be a man at the end of the day. It ain't about what you're doing. It's about leading positive energy and being a positive prophet. You feel me? Not being negative, not being fake. I never was no fake nigga, you feel me? But now that I know better, I do better. So I try to lead by example. I try to show niggas, and I put this shit on Facebook and on TikTok and all that. But I try to show them
people up. You build people up.
Yeah, but I'm saying me.
Come on, let me help you out. Come on, that's a great quality that you have. And I know you not one to be like, oh, I'm just up here, and then you gonna say, oh, yeah, nigga, you need to be doing what I'm doing. No, you gonna say, hey, I did this, I'm in a position where, hey, I can pull you in. You need a job, you need this. That's what type of person you in, and there ain't a lot of people like that.
The type of person I am, I always embrace the future. I believe the children is the future. I believe each one teach one. I believe we stronger as a multi than one. You feel me? So I always embrace people. Even if there ain't no big me's or little U's, that's the way I am. That's how I grew my neighborhood. It was little niggas on the block. You couldn't go grind on the neighborhood. We call that short stopping. You feel me? I was a short stopper growing up. I used to go where niggas be rolling at, and I used to sit up and take their knocks. You feel me? They could be like, no, you can't do that. You feel me? Well, so once I got my chance to do it, instead of me having short stoppers on the spot, I brought them to the spot. And you feel me? And gave them an avenue and an opportunity, you feel me, to come up. And at the same day, you feel me? Exactly. And I'm right there for them. You feel me? What's up? So that's me giving back. But now me knowing better and doing better, and me being at the top of a corporation and a company, I'm able to pull you in and give you empowerment. You feel me? The same way I was on the block doing it, but now we're doing it the right way. Right. One thing I know about, you got to spend something and hope you make your money back, then hope you make a profit. You feel me? So you always have to worry about your dollars. You feel me? But in the working world, all you gotta do is show up. You could have no money. You could come to work broke today. You work there for the next week or 2 weeks, you gonna have a payday. Even though you ain't never brung no physically money in there, but you bring yourself. Right. You feel me? Yourself is enough. You feel me? You show up in a straight profit, and you make profit on profit on profit on profit. You feel me? So now you got you a revenue. You feel me? So now I'm just trying to show my niggas, hey, you can do this. You coming from where I come from. I come from the block. I'm a pit bull vicious. You feel me? I'm showing them I can do how you can change, how you can do better. And Bob standing on the corner. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. I go out there and I support, you feel me, whatever you got going on, because that's whatever you got going on. Right. But I'm also showing my people that it is a better way. You feel me? So that's my whole thing, is just trying to go the better way, teach my kids, teach my grandkids, teach my peers, teach my family, lead by example, because I'm a leader. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. I'm leading by example, and it is what it is. You feel me? I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking. I got a clear mind. I got a clear thought process. I always move and groove a certain way. You feel me? But now I'm just being 100% with it. 100% with me. You feel me? It ain't about nobody else. It's about me and my savior by doing the right thing. So that's all I'm doing, just showing niggas, hey, we can be real niggas and still go get it too. You feel me? You ain't less of a man because you put down a 9 to 5. Right. You feel me? You ain't that. You feel me? You still can be who you is. I'm still who I am. I still be fresh. I still be fly. You feel me? I still motherfuckers might think you feel me that I'm hustling, but I ain't. I'm hustling the job. Right. You feel me? If I can stay on the block for 24 hours, that I can sit right here for 8, 10, 12 hours and do 24 hours up.
That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with nothing you said. And
what's up, my peoples?
Coming from somebody like you, man, that says a lot, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I can tell you got a lot that you want to say and a lot let the youth know, and you want to let people know that, you know, motherfuckers can change, man. And it ain't even so much a change is
it's evolving.
I can adjust.
It's evolving.
It ain't even so much evolve. Everybody evolve no matter what, but you can evolve into somebody, but can you adjust to understand that this type of lifestyle is doing me, holding me back? So what I'm gonna do is adjust myself to where I can still be me and just transform my hustle into the legitimate.
You're gonna say adjust, I'm gonna say evolve. Because I don't feel like the lifestyle did me harm. You feel me? I feel like it was for me. You feel me? Life lessons. So I learned. So it made me into who I am. Because you got to go through something to get something. You feel me? So me going through that and learning from the street way and the street mentality and applying it into the work mentality, I'm a beast. You feel me?
That's but I'm saying everybody. But I'm saying everybody did that.
But I'm saying the streets.
The job going from the streets. But I mean, it's only two things you can do. When you go from the streets, you gonna stay in the streets, or you gonna. But I'm
not gonna knock the streets because the streets is basically where it comes from.
Foundation.
It's the foundation. It sets up for. It's like a village. You feel me? Before you become a village, you're going to have a TP. And then the TP going to have more TPs. Then you're going to have a community. Then a community, then a village, then the village, then the city. You feel me? So the streets, to me, is like the ghetto. You feel me? For a majority of people. You got to live at the bottom first to go to the suburbs. You feel me? I don't know nobody that's in the ghetto that just want to stay in the ghetto. You feel me? They want a house. They want to buy their mama house. They want to have some money. They want to do something better. But the suburbs is on the outside of the ghetto. You feel me? 9 times out of 10, you start on the ghetto way of living first. First, you had to make soup and stop and mix it all up. You feel me? You coming from the bottom. With me, the ghetto, then you evolve into, okay, let's eat a meal. Let's eat a sandwich. Let's eat a steak. You feel me? That's the suburbs to me. You feel me? So everything got a ghetto. The ghetto to me is basically a low point. You feel me? In life. You got to know how to survive at that low point of life. You feel me? So you can make it to a higher point of life. So the streets is like, you know, people want to call it a low point or whatever, but to me, it's just like a stage. It's like the first grade, second grade, third grade.
It's normal.
You feel me? The streets
you don't know when that's what you come from.
The streets was first grade, exactly.
Yeah, that's what
my thoughts. That's all I knew, exactly. You feel me?
So it is no, you know what I'm saying. And then you do have people that.
So I'm not gonna knock
that may have came from something better, and then they you know, like it's some
right. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the stuff that you gonna say the suburbs. But the suburbs don't come before the ghetto. The ghetto come first, then come the suburb. To me. You feel me? You don't start off rich. Yeah, the majority of people, some people will start off rich, but their ancestors didn't start off rich. But you feel me? It been as an immigrant or coming over here. You had food stamps, you had free cheese, you had a payout or whatever.
At the same time, it's still a class of people who may have went from, they may have not been rich, but they may have not been poor.
Yeah.
And they went from being that class and then to poor, and they had to adjust to life.
Right. I agree with that
way. To where it's people who, well, this is normal. They know how to, a ghetto motherfucker that's always been in poverty and that's all they know, it's easy for them to navigate through poverty.
Right.
So it's people that who, not by fault, but just because of situations in life, they may have started their life at, damn, I got G.I. Joes, I got.
But this is what I'm saying. I understand that, but I'm just saying the same way you say that, you could put a ghetto person in the suburbs or put them with priorities or put them somewhere else, and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to survive. They might get a job and be like, man, fuck this job. I'm gonna take off from work. You feel me? Eventually your ass gonna get fired. You feel me? When you got an opportunity to survive and go up. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? You can't do the same shit as you go up. You gotta do better. You feel me? So me coming from the streets, I embrace the streets. I take the streets with me. You feel me? I know that I'm a tall, black, you feel me, probably intimidated person. You feel me? I know people probably don't look at me the way approachable.
Somebody that's comfortable, they comfortable with.
Right. And I probably not approachable. But me, I dress fly, you feel me? I keep myself clean, I keep myself groomed, so I will be approachable, so I don't be intimidating, because I know what type of person that I am. You feel me? So I be fresh and know what the outlook of society is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why when I come out, for example, ain't nothing wrong with no white t-shirt. But I do not wear white t-shirts out in the public. You feel me? I'm not wearing them people.
Undershirt? What you mean? Like just a white t-shirt?
Right, like a white t-shirt, jeans, and Nikes. What I come from. You feel me? What I used to always wear.
Why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
Because now, if you wear that, people have the tend to stereotype and look at you a certain way. So now you fit a certain demographic.
Because so hold on. If I wear some all white Vans and some Levi shorts and an all white t-shirt, I'm gonna be stereotyped.
Yes, you will. You feel me?
That's how you really feel?
Yeah.
Are white people stereotyped like that, or just black people? No, I'm asking you.
I'm saying me. I'm saying.
Hold on,
listen. When I said
you want some beach attire,
hold on, listen.
You in California.
Listen. What
you
I'm
got
saying.
on some white Vans, all white Vans, and then you got on some Levi shorts and a white polo t-shirt. You're gonna be stereotyped. Do you think you're gonna be stereotyped before you got on some Jordans? And so you don't think you'll be stereotyping this before wearing that?
Look, I'm gonna be stereotyped as a certain
a white t-shirt. Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna be stereotyped
before Jordans.
Yes. Listen, you're not letting me talk. You keep saying the same thing. You're not letting me talk.
Go ahead.
You feel me? White t-shirt, jeans, and Nikes is a statement. When you see somebody walking down the street with that on, it instantly makes your mind think of street, ghetto, hood, whatever the situation is. Not saying that I am that. You feel me?
I disagree.
Okay, you disagree. You feel me? But when you dress up, when you dress fly, when you look clean,
what's fly? But look what you got on, right?
Exactly.
You consider this fly. Now you telling me that if I was walking down a regular street, I got on. Listen, look what I got on. I got on a white t-shirt, red sweatpants, and some all
come
white.
Come over here.
So
come over here right now.
I'm coming over here. So I look now.
Right now,
look at you.
Hold on.
Now look at you. You got on ripped jeans, Jordans. You got on different colors and shit. You looking bright. So you telling me I'm more aggressive than you?
Yes. For example, look at this nigga right now. Look at it.
Stand up. Look at you. Stand up. Stand up. Let's see who will look more aggressive.
Let me talk. You ain't let me talk yet.
Stand up though.
You ain't let me talk yet though.
Go ahead.
You ain't let me talk. Every time I talk,
you already said that.
No,
your point was a white t-shirt.
No, it ain't.
I'm more aggressive.
No, that ain't my point.
Negative.
That's not my point.
What's your point?
My point is that I am intimidating.
Me or you?
Me. Hold on. The black man. The black man is intimidating. You feel me? To the stereotype, to the outer world, they feel like we're going to do something. When they pass by, they lock their doors. Hold on, let me talk. You feel me? The culture, You feel me? So if I'm wearing that type of situation, I don't look like nobody that's took time into themselves. To me, if you put on a white t-shirt and walk out the door, you ain't make no effort into yourself. You didn't, me, that's to me. You feel me? Now, hold on, let me talk.
It's polo.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I didn't see that.
It's a white t-shirt.
I didn't see that.
But
nobody gonna see that little
white t-shirt.
Hold on. The whole thing.
So because you got on all these loud colors,
right. Listen, I'm looking approachable.
You are
yes,
more than me.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Bruh, you look way more urban than I do.
Bruh, let me tell you what you.
I got on normal blend.
Right.
I blend. You got on loud, flashy. Everything about you says urban. Nothing about you says.
Nigga, you look like jail, bruh.
I look like jail with a white polo.
Yeah, you got a
Okay,
ball.
now you stand up. Let's see what you look like. What you look like? A rapper that is known for being cute, your pockets bulge, all these colors, and you're how old?
What you mean?
You're how old?
I'm 49.
You're 49, and you got on all these loud colors, and you look
right.
more approachable than me.
Right.
I look like I'm from jail with a polo shirt.
You do.
Some sweatpants.
You look like you from jail, bro.
And you look like you've been selling drugs for hella years.
Okay, I do look like that. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you I do look like that. I ain't never said that. Hold on.
Who looks more approachable, me or you?
Not you. You're not listening to my whole thing. You taking what I said and put on yourself. You didn't even let me know. Hold on. You didn't let me finish my statement. You instantly went into defense.
No, hold on. Listen to what you said.
No, you didn't.
You went into defense.
No, I didn't.
So I asked you a question. I said, so me with a white polo and what I got on,
but the question ain't for you.
You
do. The question ain't for you. You feel me?
It's just me and you.
But no, it ain't. It ain't just me and you. It's called an interview. It's not me and you. It's my point of view. And I'm telling you.
But it's two people here. It's your point of view and my point of view.
Listen. No.
It's not just your point of view.
It's my point of view on me.
And it's my point of view too.
Okay, for example, I don't wear flip-flops.
I ain't got on no flip-flops.
I'm just saying, I don't wear flip-flops. Do you wear flip-flops outside?
I don't know flip-flops.
No, I'm just saying, I'm making your statement, your beach statement, or you walking down with
I ain't going to no Walmart or no store with no flip-flops.
Okay, no. So me, I'm not going to no store with no flip-flops. Why you not going to no store with no flip-flops on?
Because I've never been one to do that.
I'm saying why? No.
That's not how
Why? That's not his raised, right? I want to tell you why? Because when you go to the yard,
no, you can't tell me why. I just told you why. I was not raised to go in public in no fucking house shoes or flip flops or this and that.
Okay.
No.
So that's how I feel about an undershirt, a t-shirt. I'm not going in public with no t-shirt on, with no undershirt.
My t-shirt costs the same amount.
It don't matter about that. It's a t-shirt. It's an undershirt.
That is too.
No, it's not.
It's the same.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Because you got different shit on
It's not an undershirt. It's not an undershirt.
This ain't either.
Don't take the.
I'm not wearing this as an undershirt. This has a implement.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
It's not a t-shirt.
I bet you.
This ain't no undershirt. This is a t-shirt.
I bet you polo.
That's a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt. My shirt, when I bought it, didn't say undershirt.
It ain't no all white tee. That's what we talking about.
Mine's not an all white tee.
Yours is. That's what we talking about. An all white tee. We not talking about no t-shirt.
So all white tee means what?
I just said I'm not going out like you ain't took no time on yourself. You ain't took no time on yourself. You ain't put no thought on it. You just went outside, boom, boom, boom. You feel me? The average culture. The average. No, that's not who I am. I don't come outside with no t-shirt. I used to, but I don't do that now. You feel me? Because I don't want to be.
What?
I don't want to be in the stereotype.
Yeah, hold on. So if I put a jacket on,
hold on.
I'm asking you a question.
Finish.
No, I'm asking you a question. If I put my jacket on and go with these pants, does that mean I'm not that mean? Because you got the jacket on, right? Is that the jacket?
No, I ain't got no jacket on.
What's that?
Do I got it on?
No. Well, when you came here, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did have that on.
I swear to God.
You didn't carry that in.
I did.
You
bro.
had it on.
I carried it in, bro.
Okay. So what you got it for? It's for looks?
It's for cold, nigga.
It's for cold? Okay, I got a jacket too.
Bro,
I got a jacket too that go with these pants. That go with it. It's a sweatsuit. So I ain't putting no time in this. So what you mean?
I said,
and I match. I got my right there for what you mean, my polo?
I said I do not walk outside.
What are you wearing? What brand is that? What brand is that?
Right.
What brand is that?
I don't know what brand it is.
Okay then, I'm Polo.
Okay.
This is a name brand. No matter what, I didn't put no thought into it. Is you crazy? Come on, Mark. I'm Kai-Fi. Bruh. Yo. You think I wear Jordans? I'm approachable. Hell no. You're not.
Time out.
Jordans don't make you approachable.
All right. Can you be quiet?
That don't make you.
Can I talk? Can I talk? The whole thing we got from this, you got from you. My whole thing was white t-shirt. Not no trying to be stylish polo t-shirt. White folks, go on CNN. Everybody wear Jordans. Just like black men.
Hold on. The richest motherfuckers don't wear them. The richest motherfuckers look like they worth nothing. What the hell you mean? Niggas is the only one that flashy. We got a but don't own the fucking house. Don't own shit.
You are a lie.
We gonna spend.
You are a lie.
Spend $5,000 on Jordans.
You are a lie.
You
are a lie. But you'll spend $5,000 on McDonald's.
Shit.
You'll spend $5,000 on McDonald's. Hold on. Time out.
Not me.
Or you'll spend $5,000 on polo and mad because the nigga got on Jordans. The black man shoe.
Hold on.
Time out.
Ain't nobody mad.
Let me finish.
What I'm saying is that's
That ain't this ain't no different than nothing, bro. This ain't exactly. Right.
So my white t-shirt don't make no difference than your tennis shoes.
Right. What
do you mean?
You just said
These shoes
$5,000.
cost the same amount.
Bro, they ain't worth
They
shit.
cost the same amount.
They ain't worth shit.
Them ain't either.
Yeah, I can take these off and go sell them right now.
I can do these
two.
these 95. Air Max 95. What you mean? Hell yeah, I get any shoe that's retro. You
right? I'm saying.
These is retro. These 95.
Hold on.
Boy, I can show you something. Do you know that motherfucking Charles Barkley was in 90? Motherfucking Jordans was 125, bro. The only reason Jordans is the reason the price they are now is because niggas buy the same shit over and over.
Right, you don't know nothing about this game.
This is Jordan. Right. Come on, bro, that don't make no sense, bro.
Right, you don't even have no Jordans. So that's why you can't talk about it.
I just gave my nigga my last pair of Jordans.
Okay.
I gave him. On my mama, nigga, I gave them to him.
Y'all hear this?
What you mean? Hell yeah.
Y'all hear
Hell
this?
yeah. I called the nigga.
Y'all hear this?
I gave him, nigga. That don't
this nigga don't even have a pair of Jordans. Shit. And talking about Jordan. This nigga talking about some fucking Air Maxes.
But I bought them. I bought Jordan.
You not listening to what I'm saying?
I bought them.
My whole
They don't mean shit to me. Jordan don't mean shit to me.
Time out.
How much money have you made off your Jordans?
Right.
How much money, besides buying them and wearing them, how much money? Do you buy them for a profit or do you buy them to wear them?
I am a collector.
Of what? You don't collect them, you wear them.
I collect them.
Oh, you wear them.
Right. Hold on. Can I talk?
Can
I talk for 2 minutes? No. 2 minutes without you interrupting?
Hell no.
No.
Shit.
Jordans. Me. You could buy a pair of Jordans. You could resell them Jordans. Jordan still had the same value or more if you bought them in 92, 93, 94, 95. The same Jordans. On ESPN. Time out.
Nigga, is that what you doing? Is that how you make money?
Who? No, I make money by working.
Okay then. So what is you telling me?
I make money by
Jordan this, Jordan is that. Nigga, I can tell you all.
It's still a value though. It's still a value.
What that got to do with it?
They don't lose value.
Jordans are not of value to me. I can care less.
Okay, that's to you.
I can care less.
That's to you.
But you're not gonna
polo is a value.
But you're not gonna tell me that I look like a threat to America because of what I have on, but because of what you have on.
No, I did not say that.
You got on jewelry,
bro. I did not say that.
You look like
I did not say that.
You look like what America would call a drug dealer.
Right. I did not say that.
You look like a drug dealer.
You didn't even hear what I said.
the change. And then
Right.
you done it.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
Where are you going?
Did you hear what I
deal? $1 million, $1 billion deal, looking like what you look. Bro, compared to me, you telling me I can't walk into an office with what I got on because you tell me I didn't put no thought into this.
Say that.
You did. You said you didn't.
I said I don't know. I said I don't. No,
you didn't put no thought into
what you got on. I said I get stereotyped. Me as a black man, you as a black man, we all get stereotyped. Everybody ain't approachable. Everybody's not approachable. Me, I'm not an approachable person. So, hold on.
I dress like I'm not approachable. I'm not dressed like I'm approachable.
Bruh, I stay fly. When I'm
to black America.
No, to you, nigga. To you, nigga.
How much? You know what you stay fly to? You stay fly to the 0.1% of America, which is what blacks own in America. That's what you are fly to.
Do I stay fly? Do I stay fly,
Do I stay fly?
Do I stay fresh?
Do I stay fresh?
That ain't the question. The question I asked you.
Do I stay fresh?
You can't answer the question, right? You can't answer the question.
Or I don't look. I didn't never say you don't look fly or not. I never said. But you told me that I never said, Bar, you dress like shit.
Yes, you
did. You told me.
Bro, I told you. That's what I told you.
You told me I dress like I don't give a fuck.
Bro, this is what I told you. When I come outside, I'm gonna make sure I come outside on point. Me
too.
You feel me? I'm gonna make sure I'm presentable.
Me too.
You feel me? I'm gonna make sure I'm fresh. I'm gonna make sure I'm smelling good.
Me too.
I'm gonna make sure I got on.
Me too.
Make sure I got a good style.
Me too.
Look.
Same thing.
Same thing. Look, all the way down. You feel me?
Same thing.
I stay fresh. I stay fresh. Hold on. I'm not wearing no white t-shirt, bro. I'm not wearing.
So you don't wear polo? So you don't wear polo?
I'm not wearing no white t-shirt.
You don't wear polo?
Bro.
No, I'm saying, do you wear polo?
I wear collar polos.
Do you wear polo?
I wear polo.
Okay, this is a polo t-shirt. And the thing about it is, just like this is an undershirt under this jacket. I got a motherfucking jacket that go to these sweatpants that I had on that zip up with the hoodie. You know what I mean? So say what you want to. So even though this is an undershirt, it's a motherfucking polo undershirt.
Okay.
This ain't no motherfucking Walmart.
It don't matter if it's polo.
Fuck you, dude.
It don't.
See, if them shoes don't matter if they Jordans.
Man, it's still a fucking t-shirt.
Them shoes.
It's still a white tee.
Them still tennis shoes.
It's still a white tee. Nigga, you walking down the street, nigga, with your black jeans and a white t-shirt and your motherfucking what's name, it's the same fucking thing.
Motherfucking lie, because they gonna see this one.
No, they ain't gonna see that one. I ain't gonna see that horse.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna see that horse.
Because you don't wear shit like this. You don't know how to, you just gotta be loud. You gotta be yellow, loud. Man, come on, what kind of jeans are those? What's the name of them jeans?
I don't know what's the name.
But you know the name of them Jordans.
What's
the name of this shirt? What is that? What is that?
Money.
Well, I'm saying, what's the name of that?
What's the brand is that? So
what brand is that?
Let me show you what type of
nigga. Is that a brand?
Let me show you what type of nigga I am. Let me show you what type of nigga I am. This what type of nigga I am right here.
Show him your whole outfit. Oh, show him around. Where you get that from? Where you buy that from?
Hold on.
Where you buy it from, though?
Hold on.
Where you buy that shit from?
Hold on, though.
Where you buy them jeans from?
Hold on, though.
What's the name of them jeans?
Hold on. Time out. This is who I am.
What's the name of them jeans, though? We talking about
clothes. Jeans. I don't know the name of the jeans. I just know they new. They brand new. They fresh.
Because they new. You bought it. My t-shirt was new. But it's polo. You know this shirt probably costs more than jeans. No, it don't. You know it's polo, bro. It don't. You know them. You know a polo shirt costs more than them jeans. Hold on, bro. Cause them jeans is not designer. This is designer. Time out. This is just compatible. Time out.
Like I was saying. This ain't about no jeans. This ain't about no polo. This ain't about none of that. I'm just telling you,
don't put no outfit going.
Who I am. That's all I'm telling you. Who I am. Nigga, I gotta be fresh. I don't wear no white t-shirts. T-shirts and white jeans is my culture. That's where I come from. But where I'm at right now, I'm not wearing no white t-shirt outside. I'm not wearing no flip-flops outside. I'm not saying you can't wear no flip-flops outside or you can't wear no white t-shirt outside. But I'm not gonna do it. Me, I'm not. I gotta be about me. You feel me? I'm not gonna sit up there and do that. So I know that I am intimidating. Hold on. I know that the look that I get. So I try to be fresh. I try to be approachable. I try to grab that guard down as being a black man in America. So that's where I was going at with it. While you went onto your own personal self because you got on a white t-shirt, you felt a certain way when I said white t-shirt. So I'm just telling you about me and where I'm going at in life and the reason why I be working and the reason why I be doing what I be doing because I am a street nigga. I did come from the streets. So I'm sure niggas that's from the streets that you could do this. You could do this and still be a street nigga. You still can have this corporate mentality and still be a street nigga. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm showing. So it ain't about nothing what you're talking about. It's about what I'm talking about and what I'm showing and what I'm doing. Yeah, you see Jay-Z with a chain on. You see whoever, P. Diddy, all them, they don't mean shit. You see them? But as you grow older and you get better, you try to change up your shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm not stuck. And yeah, I do buy Jordan because I know Jordan holds value. I know my grandkids growing up, they gonna be wearing Jordans. I know if I could take these Jordans out, I could resell them and get the same money that I paid for or more, even if I didn't play basketball up in them. So I do rock the shit that's got value. So yes, I do know what's going on. Yes, I do stay updated. You feel me? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do, because that's who I am. You feel me? But it's fresh. That's who I am. You feel me? I go get my hair cut all the time. I wear a cologne. I dress. I put my clothes in the cleaners. Hold on. I do not wash my clothes in the washing machine. I do not wash my clothes in the washing machine. I tell you,
what are you trying to prove?
Hold on.
Man?
I'm telling you me. I don't.
So what that mean?
I take my shit to the cleaner.
What that mean?
I'm just telling you who I am.
So I mean, what that mean?
That means a lot.
You ain't did that your whole life. People,
I have.
People go to the motherfucking washing machine.
I did do that my whole life.
You ain't never went to the wash. You ain't never washed your clothes.
I wash my socks. I wash my drawers. I wash my underwear. But this type of shit, I don't wash. This t-shirt, this is supposed to be 5 years old. You wouldn't know because my shit go to the cleaner. So it stay fresh. All I'm telling you is I stay fresh. I stay fresh.
That shit old.
Okay, no, it ain't. It's old to you.
It's not
Nigga, I stay fresh.
I got pictures of showing you, nigga. That's what I was taking my shit to the cleaner.
Man.
To be honest with you, now I'm like, shit, I wash my shit and iron my shit before I go pay the cleaner.
No.
I did that shit before.
No.
All them pictures with me and Dave was on that. And
I don't iron my clothes. No, he don't check my clothes.
Yeah, so what that mean?
I'm saying I don't do
that.
That
make you better than people that iron their clothes?
I know how to keep value of my shit. I know how to take care of my shit and take care of my shit. That's all I'm saying. I know how to take care of shit. I know how to make shit happen. That's all I'm saying.
You the only person in the world that do that, Mark. What are you saying,
bro?
I'm trying to understand.
You taking the whole thing out of content. Everything I say,
everything you say, I do this and I do that and I. Okay, it ain't no I, it ain't no we. I understand that, man. Goddamn.
What the fuck you mean?
Tell me.
What am I supposed to be talking about, Captain?
Us. We cool.
Us?
It ain't. What the fuck? You, Mari, you the one who went off on telling me I don't.
No, I didn't. You didn't let me finish my.
You told me I don't put no time into
Bruh, you didn't let me.
I ain't wearing no white t-shirt, nigga. I wear my Jordans out. Okay, that's cool. That's fine.
Bruh, you got.
Nigga,
hold on.
Not me.
Hold on, bruh. You took that personal.
I did not.
No, hold on.
I did not take me telling you that I don't give a fuck about that and telling you that nigga we the same is not taking nothing personal.
Time out, bruh.
I ain't taking
Time out.
personal.
Time out. Hold on. What did we sit down here to do?
Nigga, chop it up, talk, have a motherfucking podcast.
Okay. So I told you when you was asking me why I felt.
About
And I told
I ain't never asked you how you
Fred,
feel.
whatever the fuck you talking about. You was asking me, nigga, how I feel, my approach to things. That's what the fuck you was asking me.
So how we get to talking about Jordan?
Nigga, what you mean? What you mean? That's me. What the fuck you mean?
But how did we go there?
What you mean? You don't know? You answering a fucking question? Now you don't know?
Right. No, I don't. You don't.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. You didn't even let me go with my motherfucking question.
You don't know.
I do know. Nigga, I know what the fuck we was talking about. Nigga, we was talking about the gambling. I was giving you a walk down the avenue, nigga. Tell you what the fuck I come from and what's going on with me, nigga. That's what the fuck was going on.
No, nigga, you act like I'm
No, nigga. You take that out, nigga. Like I said, nigga, I was telling you what the fuck was going on, nigga.
About what? Clothes? Come on, bro.
Bro, we weren't talking about no fucking clothes, bro. You talking about clothes, nigga.
What we talking about?
Nigga, you talking about clothes, nigga.
What we talking
Nigga,
about?
if we was talking about some real shit, nigga, we was talking about empowering people, about moving up by the nigga being the street nigga, working some square job. That's what the fuck we was talking about. By the nigga leveling up. That's what the fuck we was talking about. You went on some personal shit, nigga.
Well,
Nigga, you went on some personal shit because I said t-shirt, nigga. And you got the t-shirt,
nigga.
nigga.
Was on that too, nigga.
No, nigga. No, you took it personal, nigga. I was talking, nigga. Nigga, you took it personal, nigga.
Ain't nobody taking no personal.
Nigga, you did, nigga.
About what? Some clothes? That's what I'm asking you.
Bruh, no.
No,
Fuck the clothes. Fuck the clothes.
So what I take the personal?
All right, man, hold on. Take the clothes up out of it. Point blank. I'm a real nigga. I'm a solid nigga. I'm a stand-up nigga. I'm on point, nigga.
I told you that when that was on
Fuck that. Fuck that. We talking about right now, nigga. We talking about right now, nigga.
So what you want me to say, nigga? I been said that. I been said you was a solid nigga.
Exactly.
So what the fuck is you talking about, bro?
You said take away the clothes.
Exactly. Take away the clothes.
So now taking away the motherfucking clothes.
So take away the clothes, meaning, nigga, where the fuck did we go before we was talking about clothes? You said, nigga, we talking about being solid, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga, I'm agreeing with everything. All I did was ask you a question, and then I said, well, nigga, how you know? Jordans ain't been a thing to me. Oh, nigga,
Jordans ain't
exactly.
Fuck the Jordan.
Exactly.
Fuck the Jordan. Nigga, the whole thing is you took something personal, nigga. You took something I was saying about myself and put it on you, nigga. I don't wear no white t-shirt. I don't wear no Air Maxes. That's not who I am. Not saying that they ain't fly and ain't fresh. I told you, nigga, I come from that. I come from white t-shirt, nigga. I don't wear it though, nigga. And I ain't wear no flip-flops outside, nigga.
I don't give a fuck about flip-flops. All I'm saying is, no, matter of fact, we gonna go all the way back because me and you the only two motherfuckers that can be talking about the same thing and end up on two different pages.
No, I'm not on two different pages.
Don't.
I'm not on two different pages. I'm on the same page I started on.
On what then?
Nigga, the same thing I just said. Nigga, on being solid, real straight, stand up nigga. All the way around. From the streets, nigga, to the motherfucking
Did I say you wasn't? On the real, did I say you wasn't?
Yes, you stopped me in my conversation when I told you about me.
So that means that
me. When I said how I feel.
So that means
when I told you I don't rock t-shirts outside. I don't wear that shit outside. I don't wear no house shoes outside. That ain't who I am. You feel me? When I told you nigga that I'm a tall black man, that I'm intimidated, so I dress fly to put motherfuckers guard down because I ain't no approachable nigga. So that's what I'm sitting up there telling you. But you took it as, oh, I can't wear no t-shirt. Oh, me with the white t-shirt? No, nigga, I ain't talking about you and your white polo shirt.
Because when I said that, you said, hell no, nigga, I don't wear that shit. That shit blue.
I don't wear that outside, bro. I said, if you go back to the interview, I said that's where I come from. But I don't walk outside and do it. No, I ain't gonna walk outside, nigga. Everyone later, nigga. Nigga, like I said, nigga, that's where I come from. Because the whole thing was, I'm gonna tell you where it came from, nigga. We was talking about the streets. Nigga, you was like the streets on. Yeah.
What the fuck is one, nigga? What is one? If we gonna talk, what is that?
Boom, is etc.
Nigga, tell me specifically. Don't tell me I said woo. Nigga, cause you
okay, you said the streets did me bad. Not me personally.
Yeah, who bad?
Bruh, you were sitting up there saying the streets is not good for a nigga. I told you I don't feel that way.
Nigga,
hold on.
No,
I told you I come from the streets.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Hold on, listen.
Point blank.
Bro,
I'm not.
No. I told you I come from the streets. I don't regret nothing about the streets.
You ain't no streeter than me, nigga.
Bruh.
What make you more streeter than me, bruh? What make you, because everything you say, because we talk about, no, nigga, I did not, this is the thing about it, nigga, I'm not disagreeing with you. I didn't bring you up, nigga, I've been trying to kick it with you. I've been wanting to sit with you and kick with you for a long time.
Bruh.
But of course, it didn't go right. For some reason, me and you always find some way to have
why it didn't go right? Because you
put
yourself in there.
No,
you put yourself on there.
You did that.
No, you felt an insecurity up in there. That's why it didn't go
right.
About
what, a t-shirt?
Yes. Bought a t-shirt, nigga. You got offended. Nigga, I bought a t-shirt, nigga.
No, you.
Nigga, I didn't get offended, nigga.
I ain't say you got offended.
Nigga, I do did, though.
Listen. I didn't get offended. You just not used to a nigga saying.
Nigga, niggas say whatever they want, nigga. Nigga, they gonna tell me yes. I ain't got no fucking yes man, nigga. I roll by my motherfucking self, nigga, every day,
yes
nigga.
Man, nigga.
Nigga, I roll by myself every day, nigga.
You got yes man, you know you do.
Bruh, I ain't got no fucking yes man. I rock by myself.
This why you got yes man.
Cause I rock by myself
right now. You the most solid nigga I know, and before we even had this, I said that.
Right.
But as soon as I said, damn, nigga, I'm you gotta put, you told me, it's your exact words. Yeah, nigga, you can't dress like you don't, like, nigga, I come out the house, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, I said when people come outside, you put it on you. I said, I don't walk out with no t-shirts. You put it on you, nigga.
Mark.
Nigga, you take it personal.
Mark.
Nigga, cause I said what I don't do.
Mark. We both grown. Why are you yelling at me?
Bro, cause you steady saying the same thing, bro.
We grown. You just said we too old. We old enough. We too grown to be yelling at each other like
bro,
this.
You been yelling the whole fucking time. You done walk around, you done push shit, every fucking thing after yelling, nigga, you feel a certain way.
Mark, I don't feel no certain way. That's what I'm trying to tell you, nigga. Damn. I know, Mark. It ain't no bro. This is what I'm saying. Just because I disagree with you telling me that.
No, you missing the whole point and topic. It ain't about you disagreeing.
What is it?
All I was saying, what I had going on. Nigga, you sit down, nigga, said, let me interview you. Now you tell me what the fuck, what you doing, nigga? You went into you went into defense mode, nigga. When you supposed to be answering the questions. Not getting the nigga getting the answer, nigga.
It's all good. It's all recorded.
What the fuck you mean?
No matter what we saying, it's all recorded that we can rewind it back and we can see what really was said.
Yeah. So I'm telling you my approach.
You can't tell me nothing. We just gonna when that
Exactly. Exactly.
So you mad, boy?
No, sit your ass down. Let's proceed. Now, nigga.
Nigga, you ain't tell me to sit down, nigga.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, that's that insecurity right there. That's that insecurity. Don't tell me to sit down, nigga.
Hell no.
Nigga, you sit down while you ain't sit down. Because you feel like I'm telling you to sit down?
You're right. You right, yes. As a man, you know we two alpha males, and that's what we gonna do.
But they ain't got nothing to do with it, though.
All right, I'm gonna sit down.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with it. And that's why I say, you in competition, and you in your feelings, you in your insecurity. Because whatever I'm talking about, you put it on your shoe, and you supposed to be interviewing me. So you went personal with what I'm saying. And now you talking about we two alpha males.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't go personal
because
we once again, I don't know if you forgot, but it's more people out there that's gonna feel like that because you didn't only.
But that,
now listen,
but this ain't for it. No, this ain't for the people to feel like that.
Why are we doing the interview then?
Yeah.
For us, if that's the case.
No, it's the interview is for me.
But that's cool.
It's for me. When you ask them that question, then you ask them. That thought process.
Listen. People gonna look at this.
Yes.
They might be your fans.
So what? They my fans. They should be my fans because it's for me.
Okay, so they might be your fans. So what if it's fans out there that feel a certain way with something that you're saying? It's like,
but you didn't even let me go.
So no. It ain't no you ain't gonna let me because when the motherfucker posts some shit on there, you can't have that argument with them.
I don't give a fuck about what they post.
You got to.
No, I don't. Because my whole thing, like I said, is about me. I ain't giving a fuck about what nobody else doing, nigga. I don't care about that. No, I'm doing me. Nobody, what everybody else can't make me do what I do. I'm my own motherfucking man. And whatever I'm doing is for me. It ain't for nobody else. It's for me to better myself and better people around me. My thought process, my positive energy, it's me. You feel me? It's not, oh no, okay, because he wear a white t-shirt, he could go outside like that and he could feel like I'm wrong. No, this ain't for that. This ain't for that. This is for me, just telling you how I get there, how I rock.
Okay, let me ask you something that's off the subject, on some real man-to-man shit.
Okay.
I just want to ask you, how do you feel about man-to-man, like, talk about mental health? Like, with us having somebody, a homeboy that we can go talk to and really vent to about shit that we can't really talk about every day of life, but it's somebody, a homeboy that we can say, man, this shit that I'm going through in life, and that I may be venting about some shit that I'm really not venting about, but there's some shit going on that I need to talk about, but I can't really talk about them.
Men sharpen men. You feel me? Real ones sharpen real ones. That's what it is. You feel me? I don't feel like, I know that I am that nigga. Like, I am that nigga. I am a leader. I do sharpen people up. I am leading by example. I'm not trying to be no false prophet. I ain't saying a nigga can't be street or whatever the situation. I'm just telling you me and my approach and what I got going on. Because you said, let's interview me. Right. So hold on. So I'm saying, okay, me, where I'm at, because I come from the t-shirt, jeans, and Nike. I'm not walking outside with the t-shirt, jeans, and Nike because I know how society look at t-shirt, jeans, and Nike. That's where I went at it with it. But you went on some personal shit on, because you on you, and it ain't even about being right here. I'm just saying outside out there. I'm just telling you with me, when I move, I try to make sure I got my shit together.
Boy, you know me.
Bobby. No,
you ain't never see me in public show up in no goddamn house.
But no, you're not.
When have you ever seen me show up in some house shoes? Be honest. When have you ever seen me? When have you ever seen me dressed like me and you done made like these niggas be wearing house shoes? So why would I act like that? So what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Mark. I wasn't taking it personal. What I'm saying is like, if we was building a podcast, this on some real shit. If we was building a podcast, this is the shit that's going motherfuckers going to listen to. But listen, I know you saying this is me, and also at the same time, as I'm listening and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I may be 100% wrong, and you can say I'm wrong, but I honestly really feel it's some venting that you needed to do, because it ain't no way in the world that me talking about a t-shirt and me and you went to yelling and shit like we did.
No,
I feel that it's some things that you want to express to people about you. I'll be honest with you now. Listen to me. I think it's some things that you want to express to people, and I think it's some things that people feel confused about you that you really want motherfuckers to know. The reason why I do blah 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 and this is because of that. And I'm be honest. I think what I said and how I reacted to shit kind of triggered that, because I had no point of coming at you like, oh nigga, you wrong, or who the flyest nigga. You call me Kai Fly more than anybody anybody. So that ain't never been no argument. So what I'm saying on some, and you can shake your head or not, but on some real shit. Little do you know, these type of conversations and these type of things and letting it out, because we can't argue and have this type of relationship.
Check this out. I was not venting. I didn't feel no situation. I was just telling you my thought process. When I walk out the door, when I go to a store, this is me. That's all I was saying. I was saying I don't wear a t-shirt. I don't be a certain way because I know how people look at situations. You went, oh, I got the t-shirt, then you start to compare what I had going on. You feel me? And this was no comparison. You went into defense mode. Hold on. You went into, so what I got on that cool, this one ain't gonna, hold on.
I didn't go into defense mode,
bro. You wanna let me finish?
I didn't go into
You wanna let me
defense
finish,
mode,
bro?
because you telling me something that's not true.
Bro, you ain't let me finish.
Go ahead.
You telling me, I'm telling you what's true.
I went to defense
I'm telling you me, my approach, the bandit, the pit bull, the viciousness, the eyes, when the motherfucker see me, when the nigga look at, hold on, time out, bro.
Go ahead. Well, say what you saying so I can say what I want to say.
Don't cut me off.
Well, go ahead. Shit, I want to say
You
something.
been saying so you been cutting me off the whole time.
Go ahead.
You know how long I just sat right here and be quiet and let you talk? When you said all that about, you need to bend the moon.
You the biggest reality check that I needed.
Bro,
you the biggest reality check that I needed.
I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you got that.
I'm saying because I see so much in me. That's how I argue with my wife, telling her not. And now I'm God works in motherfucking, bro. Whether you believe it or not, what this conversation is making me realize, damn, this is how I am. I see.
Right. I'm glad you see that.
I see that.
I'm glad you see that. Because the whole thing, like I was saying before, you kept cutting me off in my sentence. You won't let me speak. So I see why you have arguments with your wife. I see why you try to dominate and take control. You just said something about alpha males and we all got combat. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like I have no competition. I don't feel like that. But that's how you feel. I was expressing myself on how I be and with the accolades I'm going and how I'm trying not to be a false prophet.
So I can't disagree with you?
Bruh.
Oh, bro.
Bruh, this wasn't about what you talking about.
If I disagree with what you're saying, I can say, no, I disagree. I don't feel that if you got a white t-shirt, people look at you a certain way.
Okay.
That's how you feel. I feel different.
Okay.
I can't have that opinion.
Yeah, you can have that opinion. But the whole thing is you went a whole nother spot with it. The whole thing.
I didn't. I'm telling you my opinion. I'm telling you how I look at it.
Bro,
you look at it as I'm not. You told me I don't wear this and I don't do that because people look at this. This is why I do it. This is why I do it. And I'm saying, well, I disagree with you. I don't feel if I wear this, people gonna look at me or look at that. I feel this is just as good. No, this is that. That was our disagreement.
No.
It was.
So when I said no, it was different from when you said yo, no?
We both said I disagree with you, so it was a
So when I said no, what?
I know about what? What you mean?
What you agree with? When you said I said no.
No, that what? You said
I don't agree with you.
Yeah, you're right. You disagreed and I disagree.
Okay, but you got up and went up and started moving tables and doing all the shit.
Man, that don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Bro, it got a lot to do with it. It got a lot to do with it. It got a lot to do with it. It got a lot to do with it, bro. We can have a whole conversation about what I like and what you don't like. But this ain't what this is about.
It is what it's about. It's about two men disagreeing on a point
No,
of
it
view.
ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't about that. That's what you made it about.
Okay, well, what is it about?
It ain't about that.
Well, what you make it about?
Man.
Since what I made it about ain't right.
Okay.
What you make it about?
What did you ask me to sit down and go on interview for?
Cause you my nigga. Nigga, I wanted to talk and It don't matter. All this shit is good. It's whatever.
No, but I'm saying, what did you want me to sit down here and talk about?
You. Nothing in Pacific.
Me, right?
Me,
right?
Hold on. No, listen. Now, if that's like you telling me, all right, you come on here, I'm gonna have an interview with you, and the motherfucker saying, yeah, I just be motherfucking killing niggas because I want to kill niggas because that's how I was. And I said, well, nigga, I disagree with that shit. No, nigga, it ain't about you. Nigga, it's about me. This is what I'm saying.
Nobody ain't saying nothing about killing nobody.
Okay, I know you did. I know you did, but I'm saying I'm speaking.
So I got a question.
What I'm saying is, so when you was like, I ain't gonna wear I'm not gonna wear this and that, and then I said, well, shit, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Well, I do this and that. I'm like, well, that's cool, but at the same time, shit, what's wrong with it? No, nigga, that's this and that, and that's all it went to. Us having two different opinions about something.
Bro.
But you saying, no, I'm supposed to sit here and let you say, I don't wear this and that, and
I'm saying the whole thing, bro.
The whole thing, bro.
I'm sitting down here, you said, let me fuck with you.
I can't ask no questions.
Hold on, yeah, and you asking questions. You ask questions, you got up.
I can't be inquisitive.
Bro, your comprehension is not there. I see that.
No, you just want to run the show.
No.
You just want to talk and talk
what
and talk
mean?
and go. And I ain't supposed to say. I'm just supposed to say.
Bro, you've been talking the whole time.
I mean, if I'm the host, I'm not supposed to say, well, damn,
bro,
I can't say nothing I disagree with.
Bro, you got up, bro. You pushed tables. You've been talking the whole time.
Man,
you got up. You talked. You ran over there. You pushed tables. You said, oh, so me in my t-shirt. You went personal. You took yourself up in there. You went to somewhere else. That's where you went at. You went to you. You went to you and how you feel. You went to your insecurities. That's what you did. You went and got personal. You went and said, oh, I'm an alpha male and all that shit, bro. I'm not even, bro.
We alpha
male. I know, but what you talking
about? On the t-shirt.
Bro, I ain't got on no t-shirt, bro. I ain't got no white t-shirt. Yeah, I got a t-shirt, but we're talking about a white t-shirt.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I said in my thing. Hold on.
I ain't got on a t-shirt.
Bro, that's a t-shirt. Bro, you're not listening to what I'm saying. So the whole thing I was saying, when I was saying, before you cut me off, I gotta make sure my shirt have some type of symbol or some type of stuff on it. You feel me? That's what I was saying. And but the topic before you said the white t-shirt before you even went, but you didn't let me go there. You didn't let me finish my question. You didn't let me go where I was trying to go because it was all about you at that point in time. It was all about you and your white t-shirt. You feel me? Because you got offended when I said white t-shirt. So you felt like I was talking about you because I said what I don't do.
Who are you talking about? Because you specifically said,
bruh, I didn't say you, bruh. I was just telling you.
Yes, you did. You told me,
bruh,
I'm not going to
hold on, bruh.
You told me I'm not going to come out the house looking like that.
No, I didn't.
Like I don't.
No, I didn't say nothing like that. Go back and reverse it.
You ain't say that?
No, listen, bruh.
You ain't say you ain't
going to come out
like
that.
Me like
bruh, I'm not going to go outside with no fucking t-shirt on. Period. Hold on. No, there ain't no but.
What is that?
Let me finish talking.
That's a shirt.
Let me finish talking.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to go outside with a white t-shirt.
Okay.
I've been there. I've done that. I come for that. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
That's not who I am. Now.
Is that a t-shirt or what is that you have?
It's not a white t-shirt. No.
I ain't say white. You said you ain't coming out.
No, I said with a white t-shirt. That's why I specifically said white t-shirt. Just so I'm saying white t-shirt. So
you ain't coming out with just it's only because it's a no white t-shirt.
I'm not coming out in no white t-shirt. Okay. For the 4th, 5th, 6th time. White t-shirt. I didn't say black t-shirt. I didn't say t-shirt with a logo on it. I said I'm not coming out with no white t-shirt.
So why you so aggressive about the white t-shirt? You're telling me
because you keep saying you got on a t-shirt. And I keep saying no white t-shirt.
I ain't coming out with no t-shirt.
I keep saying white t-shirt.
No, you kept saying t-shirt.
Now I know, because once I seen that you didn't catch it, and I specifically said
No,
white.
nigga, I'm gonna catch you if you gonna say I ain't coming out with no t-shirt.
Because I specifically said white, and then you said you got a t-shirt again. So that let me know where your comprehension was at.
Where my comprehension at?
You ain't comprehending because I said white t-shirt.
All right, whatever. This is all about a white t-shirt.
No, it ain't. It's all about you and your insecurities.
I'm mad about a white t-shirt.
No, it's about you and your insecurities.
You get mad because I said nigga white t-shirt.
No, it's about you and your insecurities.
I'm not insecure. I still feel my motherfucking white t-shirt is flyer than that motherfucking good t-shirt you got.
Okay. That's your opinion. And you
had
the right to your opinion.
Yeah,
so that's where it went down at. You felt like you was fly. Because of what I was saying.
Man, I'm at home. I came from the gym and worked out. I ain't even trying to be fly, bro.
I'm trying to be fly all the time. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm trying to be on point all the time. I'm trying to go to work. I'm trying to elevate myself all the time. So when I move with a purpose. I'm always thinking.
You're not the only one doing that.
I didn't say you was, but the whole thing was you were trying to see where I was going at with it. Not where you was going at with it or whoever else was going at with it.
I don't give a fuck about all that you talk about, bro. I'm for real. It ain't that serious to me is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
What ain't that serious to you?
The whole thing where you was this and I'm not against you. I always tell you that, Mark. I'm not against you.
Bro.
I don't feel like
you just said
I'm not in competition with you. I don't feel I'm better than you. I don't feel I know more than you. It ain't about that, Mark.
Bro, check this out.
Man, shit ain't I'm not in that space.
Bro, I don't care. That's the whole thing.
When I want y'all to come over here, I like to kick it and politic with my niggas. It ain't never about no.
What's crazy, right? This is the craziest part.
It ain't about that.
The craziest part is I say I like positive energy. Positive. Putting positive shit out there. I didn't come off negative. I didn't do none of that shit.
Did I? I'm asking you.
Bruh.
Because there's only two people we hear that we're talking about.
Bruh. All I'm saying is I like positive energy. I'm not misjudging nobody. I just said ain't no big me's or little U's. You asking me about the block and all the shit and where I'm going at and all the shit. And I'm sitting up here telling you, I put people in position. I ain't no big me or little you. That's not the type of person I am. I embrace everybody. My niggas. I embrace niggas that wasn't from the block. I embrace niggas that wasn't from the job. I embrace all cultures. This is who I am. That's all I was saying and where I was going with it. I was telling you the way I come out, the intimidation out there, the people that's intimidated by a person like me. So I had to, hold on, time out. Let me finish talking while you cutting me off again.
Go ahead.
Again. I was telling you about how I make sure I be on point and I be presentable and approachable because I know how the world is. I know how people is. Yes, I do got on whatever I got on, but it's approachable. It's what, you feel me now? You might feel a certain way. Okay, that's cool. But this ain't what this is about. This ain't about, okay, well, I feel like, the whole thing that you was going at me is what I got going on. But you want to disagree, which ain't wrong to disagree, but it's cool. You feel me? Yeah, okay, you can wear a white t-shirt. You can wear whatever you want to wear. There's a lot of niggas out there wearing that, but that's not how I'm coming out. That's not what I'm doing. There's a lot of niggas out there hustling and on the block moving mean and I've been there, done that. I'm on some other shit. I'm trying to show and approve and lead by example and still be in my shell that I am and still be a fly.
I mean, goddamn, man. You gonna go on. Can I say something?
Yeah, say something. Say something.
All I'm trying to get your ass to understand is, bruh, it was content for the shit. I asked you a question, something we disagreed on. When I told you this is a sweatsuit, why would I argue with you about? Nigga, this wasn't my attire. I'm going out the house, but yeah, I'm a nigga. This is what you mean?
You take it up for the white kids.
Listen, this is
You
what
take it
no,
up for
I
the
ain't
white
taking
kids.
up for the white
I
kids.
understand.
I'm taking up for the poor black kids that really might only have the motherfucking dingy ass white
And that's the whole thing that we're.
But it ain't nothing. What I'm telling you is it ain't personal.
I know that, but I'm telling you where I'm going at with it. I'm telling you the reason why I do the approach that I do. I'm telling you the reason why me. You feel me? How I got discriminated. You feel me? For walking down the street and how I get looked at if I boom. So no, you can see the dog in my eyes. You feel me? So no, I'm not gonna sit up there and.
So what do you say to the kids that can't afford this and may only can go to a job interview with a white T-shirt? Are you telling them, no, don't do that, wait till that's what I'm saying. So what do you tell the less for other than no, I ain't doing that, and I ain't doing that, and if you do that, blah blah blah. That's why I'm talking to the people who.
This is what I'm gonna tell the kids that go out there with a white T-shirt that's on their way to a job interview.
And that's all they got.
Dress to impress. Dress to impress. Go borrow a button-up shirt for an interview. I don't care if that's all you got. Go try to find and make a way. Dress to impress. That's all I'm going to say. Dress to impress. If you want the job, look like the job.
That's what's up. If you want the job, look like it.
Make your first impression your best impression. That's what I'm going to tell the young niggas that's going there for get a job but that's going out there to get a work. Want me to tell you why? Because I'm a manager. And when I see niggas coming in with if I see a nigga come in with a
what if they don't have that though?
That's on you. You need to step your game up. Because if you come in there with hold on, listen. If you come in there with a white T-shirt, you already lost. Dress for the job. Dress to go get it.
So see how you just talk down on somebody?
No.
You just gave somebody.
No, that is the corporate world, bro. That's the corporate world, bro. And niggas like you fuck up the game, nigga. Don't go to no fucking job and doing no T-shirts.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Don't go to jobs. Don't go to no jobs and doing no T-shirts.
They got to have way more jobs than you. I got way more. Now that you a motherfucking
now
that you got that, nigga.
No T-shirt. Nigga, they teach you that.